And I'm live. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? It's freaking Christmas coming up in what, 3 days? I'm 3 minutes late, and it's Christmas. What, 1, 2? Yeah, 3 days. That's cool. How's everybody doing? What's up? What's up? Call me Top Gun. What else? Who have we have Cigar in here? We have Nick Lindsay, Omni Buddy. What are you? We have KS in here. We have Bad Wolf. I'll be back. I like that name. I'll be back. It's kind of funny when you say, "What's up, you guys?" uh, everybody's busy. We got Day visiting his family today. We have Noah on a work call. We have Mitch being Mitch. And this guy always says, "I'm gonna show up," but he doesn't. But it's all good. It's all good. So Tim, did you get to see the Spider-Man Far From Home yet? Because I feel like a lot of people watched it already. And those announcements after it came out was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Let's see what we have here that I want to go through. What's up, Alejandro? How you been, man? What? Dude, I'm glad yours came in good condition. I saw some posts about the Hellfire Gala. Like some of you guys should go and actually check out your Hellfire Galas, because there was a printing error apparently for some of them where like the pages were upside down. So if some of you guys haven't checked out your Hellfire Gala yet, definitely check it out. But yeah, dude, I'm surprised. You're a big comic book fan person. If I won't spoil anything, but I'm just telling you, I give it a 10 out of 10. Now, I haven't seen a single bad review or a single bad, nobody ever said it was a bad movie. So that's the first time I've seen that in a while, because all these other movies like Eternals and what else came out this year? Eternals, Shang-Chi, and then some other Marvel movies came out this year, and they're always like, yeah, there was like mixed reviews. Like some people really loved it, some people really hated it, but with Spider-Man, everybody loved that thing. So a solo. Yeah, maybe my voice will be gone at the end of the stream. It's already gone. I forgot. I even forgot. Oh, I have my water here, so we're good. But it's practice. It's practice. It's practice. Let's see. And I am not. So for me, I actually watched this movie. I have the AMC pass, right? So it's like what, $25. You can watch 3 movies a week, every single week for a month. $25, no matter what format it is. So I always watch an IMAX or Dolby, most likely Dolby, because Dolby is like $20 a ticket now. But why would I pay $20 a ticket when I could just get the pass? But I watched the movie on a Tuesday because I wanted to avoid the crowds. And honestly, I wished I watched the movie, the Spider-Man movie, on the premiere day or like the weekend it came out, only because I wanted to see the fans' reactions, and I wanted to hear the fans' reactions. I wanted the people like to jump out of their seats and start clapping and stuff like that when there was like really good scenes. Like when you watch, I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you watch like Endgame, where like Captain America caught Thor's hammer and was holding it, everybody went crazy, stuff like that. I didn't really get that for Spider-Man No Way Home, or whatever the title is. We got Mitch in here drinking. You got busted. See, I was running a solo show, and then this guy came crashing.
Because I was like way up on my face.
I know, right? Dude, I still like the camera, dude. It looks cool.
It's nice. I love this camera. So,
have you been doing a lot of projects with it so far?
I haven't gotten to do. I've done some just free projects for some people, but not. I guess technically paid ones. Yeah, I had it on a gimbal last night, doing a live stream.
Yeah,
with it for a local church for their Christmas Eve thing.
Okay,
but that was pretty cool. Like running around, getting some cool shots.
I still been needing to work on my gimbal and what's it called, syncing the camera to the gimbal, so I could just push the buttons on the gimbal instead. And all that.
Yeah, you got to use like very specific cables for it, and then you got to have Your camera should work with it. But
Yeah, it'll work. I'll do it eventually. For this live stream though, I want to go over the new Marvel solicitations. Do you know most of them or no?
I took a quick look at the Omnis and hardcovers.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just plowing through stuff at work today because it was my last day before Christmas vacation.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
now we're good.
dude, I'm extra excited for the actual solicitations for all the other publishers as well. I think there's a lot of like this solicitation coming up. I feel like it's almost as good as maybe like when the solicitation that came out in March or of May earlier this year, because May it was like crazy. It was like I forgot how many, like 15 Marvel omnibuses, and then
that was a huge one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then we had Usagi and something killing the children and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that was like my biggest month ever. Like I never beat that. I never beat that month yet.
That was a killer month. That's gonna be really hard to beat.
Yeah, it's really hard to beat Usagi and something killing the children coming out at the same time, on top of 15 Marvel omnibuses and all that.
Yeah,
so, that was crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's gonna be a really hard one to beat, I feel like.
So. But I think the only solicitation that we have that's out yet is Marvel, because the rest comes out on Friday. Maybe it'll come out a day early on Thursday, since Friday's Christmas Eve. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a weird week. I don't know when to expect anything.
Yeah, so we are having our new Marvel solicitation post. Like Noah's working on it right now. He's making all the listings, so you should see it in the new FOC collection. It'll be here in a little bit, but I'll be putting it on the screen. That way, those of you who haven't seen it yet will know what's coming out. And then since Mitch is a Marvel guru, he could go over it with you as well. No, I'm just kidding. See, I don't know anything Marvel, so you guys gonna have to like bear with me on this one.
I'm not super good with, man. I feel like I'm getting way better with the like independent stuff now. I've been concentrating on that so much more.
Yeah, me too. With Marvel, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know I don't know what to talk about.
Well, and it's super weird, like this Miles Morales stuff. I think that's the reprint of isn't that the reprint of Death of
Spider-Man?
Or what is it? The first one. What is it? Looking for it. Like, like Death of Ultimate Spider-Man or something like that. What's it called? I can't remember. But
see, we need a Marvel guru. Like,
yeah, I think they rebranded that so it's less confusing, because it is a little bit confusing on what the heck it means. But because it was like his first Omni was in the Ultimate, like in the Ultimates universe, and then they have the next one, which is, what is it? I think that's the one I have. Yeah, Miles Morales, that's the first one, and then the Death of, I think, is the second one, something like that. So they rebranded, so they actually like kind of go together, because one's Ultimate, and then the next Omni is where he jumps to the main, what is it, 616 or something like that.
So it's not going to have Morales this time around, or not, like the title's not going to be Ultimate Miles Morales, since it's already rebranded into this one.
Yeah, something like that. It's something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And then Tim, so were the bindings bad on it? I don't know. I never had any.
The binding on it is notoriously, like the glue on it just comes apart like none other.
Just like the Marvel's omnibuses. Like I had 3 copies, right? And I opened each one, they're all bad.
Yeah, it's basically the entire print run was really crappy. You were lucky if you got one that was hanging together.
I feel like that's what happened with the Inferno prologue that just came out, because a lot of people were having like creasing on their pages and creasing on stuff like that when they open it. So, you guys should check out your copies, and then Hellfire Gala too. Some people had their stuff upside down.
I mean, upside down I can deal with. Like if the whole book's upside down, whatever. Like I can flip the thing and live with it. But I mean, that's kind of the trick of what is it? The sag on the text block. Like when you shelf an Omni or a really heavy book for a long time, the whole text block kind of pulls away.
Yeah.
From the spine, it just kind of peels away at
Yeah.
the top and then pinches in at the bottom. So the trick is just take the dust jacket off, flip the book, and put the dust jacket back on correctly so it looks the same. But then it goes back the other way.
Yeah, who knows, man. So for Ben, I don't know. I don't know most of your orders, but all you have to do is go to track orders right here, add your order number, your email. Some books, have been pushed back, so I just don't know what books you're requesting about, but you can always come here to track your orders.
And then just email Noah.
Yeah. Just email us and Noah will take care of you. But yeah, so we have Miles Morales Omnibus Volume 1 and Volume 2. I'm really surprised they did both of them at the same time, because usually Marvel only does like Volume 1 and then Volume 2 the next month or whatever, just like with Aliens and Conan and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like the complete Miles Morales run, or is there still more to come?
Pretty much his. I mean, I think there's more going on now, but like his staple run from Ultimates universe, and then his next Volume 2 when he jumps to the 616 universe.
Okay.
So that's Volume 2.
Okay.
So it bridges that gap right there. So I guess that's why they're reprinting it, all that, just doing them together. I mean, it's the year of Spider-Man. It seems like, especially with No Way Home and all that. So
okay,
there are a ton of solicits up on the page now.
there is a lot.
They're coming in.
See, I lost track because I've been getting this email a lot, and it's not your fault, because like some books have a release date of January 2022, right? But then it came early, like Uncanny X-Men Volume 3 DM. That one had a release date of January 4th, 2022, and they're like, it's in. Can you ship it? And we did. So
jokes on you, it's too early.
Yeah, it just throws me off a lot, and I'm out of it. I'm on my vacation mode right now, so I can't even think right.
I'm still getting into it. We'll see.
Yeah, and
my wife is gone, and the kids are now upstairs in bed, so we'll see how that goes. See how quiet they stay.
Yeah. For Volume 3, James Abel, are you talking about Volume 3, Miles Morales? Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, yeah, I think, they're on Volume 3 basically right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think Miles Morales will be coming in the movies pretty soon, hopefully.
I can't imagine they're not going to make that jump.
Yeah.
So...
especially with Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse movie coming out.
Yeah, I think it's just a given with where everything's going with the multiverse and all that. I haven't seen the movie yet. I saw the first trailer, teaser, whatever you call it,
for Spider-Man.
For Spider-Man. So I don't know exactly, but you can. I mean, with the multiverse, you can. I feel like it's like I would bet a lot of money on Miles hitting in the next few years, at least an announcement.
Yeah, I mean there was this teaser, and not this movie that just came out, but the previous movie. I forgot what it was, but there was a guy. Oh, yeah. He was on the phone and he called him Miles. The small little teaser.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Spider-Verse 2 is coming out, which is so good.
Oh yeah, and then we had the Spider-Verse freaking that just got announced. Spider-Verse and Spider-Geddon.
Yeah, they're getting Spider-Man all the love right now.
Yeah, so. I mean, it is it his 60th anniversary, or is Hulk and somebody else next year?
Yeah, something like that.
I forgot who it was.
I feel like there's always an anniversary for one of them. I can't keep track anymore.
We have Dream X-Men by Chris Claremont Omnibus Volume 1 coming out too. Do you know anything about that one? I know you boy. I know my boy Bad Wolf knows. Come on, man. You know about this one. Is this a good run? I
don't know anything about Extreme X-Men, man. I read some of the AVX stuff, and it was cool when it was coming out, but I didn't read a ton of it either.
Okay. I just know it's by Chris Claremont, so I know this guy will love it.
It does look like ultra,
Mm-hmm.
ultra, like that whole extreme era. Like
Yeah.
everything's just crazy. And
is that what it meant? So if it's extreme, it means it's crazy. I don't know.
oh, it's just like everything. Like they just used to throw extreme on everything just to make it sound super cool and like crazy.
The wording.
80s, 90s era, just extreme. Yeah.
We have Avengers versus X-Men Omnibus. Have you read this or heard about this one?
I mean, I read some of AVX when it was coming out in singles. It was cool. It was just, man, like there's just so, we've talked about this before, just with X-Men. I'd love to be able to read more X-Men and keep up with it, but dang, there's just so much history and stuff you got to catch up on. I really want to read like Whedon's X-Men and what's the other one I really wanted to read? I can't remember. Morrison's X-Men?
Grant Morrison?
Yeah. So I wanted to read those two because they seem a little bit more self-contained, at least. Seemed like it. I don't know how self-contained X-Men could be. Like I love one of the first comics I ever read in collected edition, which was trade paperback. Like a long time ago. My buddy who worked at a comic shop, my LCS here, he's like, "Oh, you got to read this," and gave me the trade paperbacks for Uncanny X-Force, and that was bananas and awesome. But it was a very self-contained book, and and then I got into collected editions and tried to find that, and that thing was beyond out of print. It was insanely expensive, and then it finally came back in print a few years ago. Yeah, and then I was able to pick it up day one, and now it's back out of print again.
Yeah, dude, I've been told that Uncanny X-Force is like everybody's favorite Uncanny series. So I don't know.
That's a good one.
It's a good one because I had the copy. I just never opened it. What kind of style of art is it? It's like is it older style or is it modern?
Wait, you're talking X-Force, Uncanny X-Force, right?
Yeah. Well, it is Uncanny, so it's pretty old, right?
Yeah. No. It's like it's. Do I have it open? I think I don't, but I can open it. Hold on.
Okay. Well, Mitch grabs that. Let me know what you guys think about Avengers versus X-Men and Extreme X-Men as well. You guys are looking forward to that one.
Let's see.
Because I'm looking forward to Avengers versus X-Men, but if you guys read JOA versus what was it? Oh, Avengers. Do you guys prefer JOA versus Avengers or Avengers versus X-Men? And yeah, Omnibus bookshelf.
I'm opening this whale.
Oh, just for the live stream, dude.
I should have opened this a long time ago, but I read it before I ever got it. So, I mean, this honestly does try and get it off glare, but that honestly, from what I remember, is what the art was pretty much like. Yeah. Oh man, it's super tight. Hold on a sec. Gotta kind of like break this in a little bit. Oh, now I want to read this again.
I'll give it a read eventually. You
have it, right?
Yeah, I have it. It's still sealed as well. When I read books, I always try to find a open copy. I always try to keep my stuff sealed. But at this point, I don't even care anymore.
All right, so yeah, this is actually a pretty good page right in the middle.
Oh, so it is a bit of modern style then.
Yeah, it's relatively modern.
Yeah,
it's not like a super old school type looking book or anything like that. I don't know if it can focus that close. Yeah.
Because I thought since it said uncanny, that means it's just the older style stuff like Uncanny X-Men, 1, 2, 3, 4. But X-Force looks pretty cool. So what is is X-Force a different team or
Yeah. So he puts a whole. I mean, this is the team on it right here.
Okay, so Wolverine, Psylocke?
Yeah, and then
I don't know who the rest
Phantom
are.
X.
Okay.
Who is my buddy who wanted me to get into this book and read it. That's his favorite character.
Okay.
It's Phantom X. So, and this is kind of his biggest run really because he's not a huge character. Mm-hmm. So he's like, oh, you got to read this run. It's like crazy and like they kill. They're all like crazy killers and they're the B team led by Wolverine who, he's known for just ripping people apart. So yeah. They're just killing people left and right.
Okay. So Natish said X-Force is like the Black Ops team. It's the Black Ops team. And they kill. Yeah. So are they like, is it similar to like Suicide Squad from DC?
So yeah, I mean Suicide Squad's like the bad guys.
Yeah.
But these are all like the good guys that don't care and will kill people. I mean, they do care, but they are very much willing to get the job done.
Yeah, because you never really see the good guys kill people unless it's like a Black Label or a Max series, and that's not even a Max series.
Yeah, which is actually a pretty big part of this book is how far are they willing to go to get the job done. So, and are some willing to and some aren't. So, yeah. But yeah, like Nitish said, they're good.
Okay, well, you got me sold. Maybe I'll open my copy on live stream one day.
It's Remender. It's Opeña. It's
Remender. Okay, I love Remender.
Yeah, written by Remender, Opeña, and Ribic, which are some of my top artists. So they're pretty awesome. I mean, Ribic did a lot of the Thor, God of Thunder stuff. So
okay. Yeah, anything Remender, I just really enjoy reading because it's like it's fun. It's fun. Do you know Heroes Reborn? Do you know this series?
Let me pull it up real quick. Not really. Heroes Reborn's another one like I haven't been able to jump into.
Well, I know it's written by Jason Aaron, so it has to be good, right?
It's probably pretty good if it's written by Aaron. He doesn't really write too many just flops. Mm-hmm. Seems like at least.
Did if anybody in the comments know about Heroes Reborn, is it a good read? Is it a must read? Since it's by Jason Aaron, I give it high expectations. So let us know because I don't know.
Where's Chris? What's he doing?
He is out of town.
What? That jerk.
Visiting family.
That jerk.
Vacation plans. If I go on vacation, if I leave, if I do anything, I'm gonna get so many people mad at me. They're like, "JP, why are you packing my books? So angry."
Yeah, but now you got some people to pack for you, and
we got Noah for customer service.
You got some coverage.
I could disappear, but for right now, no vacations until March. I'll be going to Colorado up at March. Maybe go skiing and snowboarding, but nothing at this time. I was meaning to go Disney in January or whatever, but they just got so expensive. And it doesn't help with all this COVID stuff, locking down and all this stuff again. I'm so used to being in Texas because there's no lockdowns in Texas.
Yeah,
Texas is savage, bro. You go anywhere, there's nobody wearing masks or anything. So
yeah,
we're a different breed.
Yeah, Washington here, well, at least on the west side of Washington, it's very much adhered to and followed for the most part, at least.
I think a lot of the states, adhere and follow, but up here in Texas, our governor even banned you can't enforce the mask law or anything.
Oh, really?
If you enforce wearing a mask in your small business or whatever, you could get a fine.
What? Wow.
So that's they're like a big no, but So what his name is in a work meeting right now, so maybe he'll be here eventually, maybe next week too. Don't forget, we are giving away $100 gift card today, just so you guys.
Oh, that's why they're not here. They want a chance to win the card.
I know, right? But I'll be doing that, here in a little bit. Let's see what else. So here's one. We also have Star Wars. So I never read any Star Wars yet. I have basically all the Star Wars books still, even the Dark Horse ones. I just haven't ran through it. But like, I just love like seeing the covers of the Star Wars series. Like, they always look so cool.
Oh, dude, yeah, these Star Wars, like, yeah, I really want some of these Star Wars books. Like, it's just really cool runs, just super cool lore and all that.
Yeah.
But also, it's Legends, so it's not necessarily like canon anymore. So it's like, man, should I be spending my time reading the canon stuff, or should I be spending my time reading some of the stuff that's like like some of the like big cool runs, but isn't necessarily.
So what Star Wars are there? There's Star Wars Legends. There's Star Wars. What else?
Well, I mean, Legends is all the stuff I think that's what they call the stuff that's not canon anymore. It used to be canon, and then when they reset, all the old stuff is Legends, and then all the new stuff is just the new canon stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. So I don't even need to read the Legends then. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to. I mean, they're really cool runs, but
yeah, I'll probably read it eventually though.
Yeah, it's one of those ones like, yeah, you want to get around to them, but
yeah.
Yeah.
My backlog grows every single week.
Just every day I talk to someone, I message someone, and it's just like, oh, I guess I'll toss that on the hopefully I can finally afford one day pile, and then that will eventually turn into my hopefully I have enough time before I die and I can read it pile.
Exactly. I never thought I would have that problem, but now I do. Right now, when I read stuff, I only read the first 2 issues. If it doesn't hook me, then I'll put it down and say, nah,
There's too much good content, which is a great problem to have. It's a blessing and a curse, but there's too much good content to waste your time reading something you don't like, whether everyone else loves it or not.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I tried, my big thing was like East of West. I tried reading East of West.
Yeah.
I read the first 11 issues, and it just about killed me. I could not stand it.
Yeah, I hate it when you treat it like homework, basically. Like I have to get through it. It's like, but you really don't. What's the point? If you don't like it, then put it down because you have like hundreds of other books to go through.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I was doing the same thing where I was like, I have to read this for homework, but like I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, if it feels like a slog, or I mean, I just did a video on this too, where going through a video. Burnout. Yeah, and it's like, I've read books that I could not stand, and I just put it away, and then a couple of years later, I for some reason pick it up again, and I'm like, hot damn, this book is awesome. And it's just sometimes it's just not what you're in the mood for, or like sometimes you're in a certain point in your life. I mean, not really with Marvel or DC, those big two, but sometimes you're like you're just not at a point in your life where you want to be reading horror. Or
exactly. Only on October for me. That's it. And it burned me out too. That burned me out. I'm tired of Spooktober. Give me to November already.
I know, like just get me out of here.
So Ben, so that's cool. I was actually born in Denver, Colorado, but I am actually hitting Vail and Breckenridge in March. We did go to Crescent Butte a few years ago. So real quick, my first experience with skiing, if I never shared this with you guys before, I went skiing with my little cousins. They were like probably like 10 and 12 at the time, right? And like I never skied before in my life. So I put the skis on. I went down a tiny little slope just to practice, maneuvering. And, it was rough. I was like, wiggling. I was like a worm. I was like wiggling around there. And then my little cousins were like, "Yeah, let's go on the ski lift. It's gonna take you up, not too high. You just go." They called it a bunny slope. So a bunny slope for me, I thought it was like a tiny little hill where I could just practice going down. Like, I'm not going that far. But as I sit on the ski lift with them, I didn't look at where it was going before. I was like, okay, I'll join me with you guys because they're like 10 and 12. Like, if they could do it, I can do it. And it kept on going up and up and up and up. Like what the? I was like, when is this gonna stop? And then I swear we went up to the top of a mountain, and then they're like, okay, we'll see you at the bottom.
Get down there at lunchtime.
Yeah, and they just left. And I was like, well, here we go. And then I was learning as I was going down, but like I've kind of figured out how to ski, but I didn't know how to stop. So whenever I'm going too fast, or when I see somebody in front of me, the only way for me to stop is just to turn sideways and fall on them. And I would be kicking up so much snow each freaking time because I'm like, I don't know how to stop or slow myself down. I'm just going like a full speed freaking,
just bobbing down that hill.
Yeah.
Oh man, I miss snowboarding so much. We used to do that. I used to go like all the time, get season passes, and like I grew up on the hills. And I say hills because growing up in Wisconsin, it was literal like hills.
Yeah.
If you bombed it, it took like 2 minutes to get down. And then I moved out to Washington where there's actual legitimate mountains.
Yeah.
And you go up to the top and it can take you 20, 30 minutes to get down.
Like it took me about maybe like 30 minutes to get down the first time. And like when I got down, I swear I had a bruise all over my body. Like there was not a place that wasn't bruised. Even my ego was bruised.
Yeah, that'll happen.
That's funny, but I do want to do it again. I just need lessons first, honestly. I know it's really fun. I just had a really bad experience, and it turned me off of skiing for like.
You gotta go, like if you're not gonna do lessons, you gotta go with like one person who's like going there to teach you.
Yeah.
And not have any of the other friends there or anything like that.
Yeah.
So then they're not distracted and wanting to go do other stuff. They're just going there specifically to help you learn. And after you do that. Like if you're skiing after a couple times, you're good. Snowboarding, usually, 2-3 times probably, depending on, how coordinated you are.
Yeah. What do you prefer, skiing or snowboarding?
Snowboarding. Yeah. But I haven't gone in like 10 years now.
Yeah. I think I will prefer snowboarding since I know how to skate and all that stuff too.
It's more natural then.
Yeah, it's easier for me because like skiing, it's like, man, I have to worry about both. And then I'd be doing the splits and stuff too.
That's the thing. I hate having my feet separated where they can like individually go different ways. I'm like, I've had knee surgery once already. I cannot jack my knees up any more already than they already are.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I get on skis, they're just gonna just destroy my legs. Versus a snowboard, you're at least together and you're not gonna have one foot go in different directions.
That is true. So Gohan, the last I checked, Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus is releasing January 4th. For people that don't know how to look at Marvel releases, you can go to prhcomic.com right here, and you just type in the title. So it is a bit slow to go into because, PRH is kind of slow in general.
Like they're shipping.
With everything they do right now. But yeah, you just go here, type in the title, and it should show you all the newest release dates. Since we have like hundreds and hundreds of Marvel books, it's really hard to keep up with Ultimate Spider-Man Omnibus. It's hard to keep up with the release dates because they don't update us. They don't update us at all. So we have to go in manually whenever somebody requests why it's not shipped yet. We just didn't know that the release date is pushed back. So we only find out when we actually go in and manually look for it. So for those of you who want to look up the books, and if we haven't updated it, you can just go here and just see the newest release date. So for here, it's January 4th.
I don't know. You shipped my Ultimate Spider-Man like a month ago.
It still says unfulfilled.
I'm like, oh, geez, he must have got like an extra copy or two in or something and shipped it. Then I open it, I'm like, it's another copy of Batman Volume 2. All right.
I'm excited for it to come out, though. I'm actually excited for it.
I'm really excited for that one. I mean, I just want everyone to be like ordering that book and just killing it with sales so that we can for sure get volume 2.
I'm pretty sure we're getting a volume 2. The sales for Ultimate Spider-Man was pretty good.
Yeah, I can't imagine we're not going to. I mean, if they're doing this like Spider-Geddon and all these other books, it's like they gotta be doing that series.
Yeah,
because I mean that 12 volume run is just insanely expensive and out of print.
Yeah. We have X Factor Volume 2.
Man, so many X books. Jeez.
Yeah. Do you read X Factor the first volume?
Like if it has any X in it, like I'm not reading it really, just because it's so much.
That is true. I agree with you on that one. So we have that one. If you guys are excited for it, let me know. We also have the What If. I didn't know this was a different one, but What If Into the Multiverse. So that's like a different What If series going on.
I hadn't heard of that one.
Yeah, because I just know the regular What If series, but now we have What If Into the Multiverse, and this is volume 1. So I'm assuming there's going to be more volumes. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be into like multiverse volumes, but there's a bunch of What If. I mean, there's a whole bunch of the like complete collection What Ifs. So
so
can do those.
Is all the What If stories, are they all like the older art style?
I think most of them are. I don't. Yeah, 80s and 90s. Yeah, there are a lot of. They had a big old fun time doing all these really like short What If stories, and I mean that's fun and all, but like I said before, like if I'm gonna spend my time reading something, I don't want to be reading the What Ifs. I want to be reading like the canon stuff. That I'm gonna know. Like, that's gonna help me.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. So, I read both. It depends on my mood. If I want to fall asleep, I read physical. But if it's like, so my room doesn't have the best lighting, so I use like a lamp and stuff like that, and the ceiling light is kind of yellowish. So if I want like the art to be perfect or whatever, I'll read on my tablet just because I don't want to go to a bright room, because I read at night. I read like at 1 to 2 a.m. until I fall asleep. I don't really read during the day because I have all this stuff I gotta do, and then when my day is over, it's already dark.
Then, it's always nighttime when we're reading.
But it just depends on the story, and honestly, if it looks really cool in the book, I read in the book. If it looks, if it's regular, if it's like a regular, not oversized or any of that, I'll just read it on the tablet.
It's weird. Like all through college, I never read. I was not a reader at all. And then I started reading. I got an iPad like years and years ago, and I started reading digitally. And that got me back into reading. And then I started buying real books and was like, oh, digital sucks. Like, I hate it. Like, having a physical book is so much better for it. So now it's like I never read like growing up. So now like having an actual like book is like a trophy for me. Like, I actually read. I read this thing.
Yeah.
So I'm a physical book reader all the way.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of us here are physical book readers.
Yeah.
For me, it doesn't really matter for me, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. So we are 40 minutes in. Let's do a little giveaway. So all you have to do is type in the chat. Just type in JP is cool.
One word?
No, let's space. Yeah, let's do that. JP is cool. Yeah, that's cool.
One word is.
All in one word. Just type that in. We'll do our, a raffle here, maybe like 5 minutes or so.
What are you raffling?
The $100 gift card, baby.
Ooh, the $100.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing a $100 gift card for the next 10 live streams. So
Nice.
Just saying. So I'll give everybody a few minutes to type that in. And then we also have what's coming out. Ultimates. Was this out of print for a while?
This, which time? It was a huge, like Uncanny X-Force. It was out of print for forever. And then it came back in print a year or two ago. Actually, I think it was like a year ago, wasn't it? I think. Didn't you sell? You didn't have it on
I never had it. I never had it.
Okay.
I just bought a copy recently, but I'll probably throw it up on Whatnot or something in my whale sale.
Yeah. Okay, so it was like maybe 2 years ago that it came back in print, and then it went back out of print again. I don't know if they're doing like shorter print runs or smaller ones just to kind of like try and make sure they sell them all or not. But yeah, they've been. I mean, it's been nice. They've been reprinting all these crazy out of print books.
Yeah,
really both of the big. I mean, all the publishers seem to be reprinting everything, which is awesome.
Yeah,
because if you miss it, it's back, and wait a few years and it's back, and it's like you got to. Most of us have a big enough backlog, and there's enough coming out to where you don't need to buy this huge, really expensive book when you can just wait a little while, and by the time you get to reading it anyways, you can just pick it up for. I mean, what do you like Marvel books? What are they, like 40% off or something like that at OPB?
Something like that. I haven't really checked.
Close to that, yeah. So I mean, so it's like you can pay double, triple cover, and then have it sit on your shelf or taking up space, or you can just buy it for 40% off when you want it later down the road.
Exactly. Real quick, Michael, no spaces. I want you to be part of the giveaway. So is Ultimates, is it a good read too, or like
I missed the reprint because it was just I was like, oh, okay, it's back. It'll be back in print for a while. And so I went to go pick it up one day. I'm like, well, that sucks. It's gone. So I'm waiting to pick it up too. Everyone talks about how awesome it is. It's kind of like the Ultimate Spider-Man and the Ultimates are like the two Ultimate Universe things I want to read. So I'm very excited they're coming back into print and all that. So
yeah. If it's not on the site yet, we'll have it up by the end of the day. Right now, Noah's in a work meeting, so he can't list it all up right now. But when he's done, we'll have it all up by the end of the day. We have a Fantastic Four by John Byrne. I'm really surprised this one got resolicited, honestly, because it was in print for the longest time, and nobody really bought it. Nobody really cared about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just remember people trying to dump it, and it was super cheap all the time, and it was in print for a very long time.
Exactly.
And it was always everyone trying to get Hickman's Fantastic Four, which is being reprinted.
Yeah, it's coming out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's coming out pretty soon too.
Yeah, so that's awesome. But I was really confused why they reprinted that Fantastic Four set.
Yeah, we have the art of the movie Black Widow. That's pretty cool. So maybe I'll grab that. Yeah, Marvel Masterworks. I haven't really paid attention to Marvel Masterworks at all. But Werewolf, is that like a Marvel character? Is he?
I don't know.
I think he's like could be like a Tomb of Dracula type character, like the older
it's
the horror ones
where they did all the monsters and all that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I know for a while they had like the Werewolf Omni. What is it, Werewolf by Night or something like that?
Okay,
but yeah, so I think it was just a long running like monster character that they had going on, just like they did. Yeah. So.
Fantastic Four, we did not get the volume 1. We didn't get it in yet. The release date is January 4th. I don't know if I'll check on it later today to see what's going on with that one. But like Penguin been kind of weird. Like even our Star Wars Omnibus didn't come in yet. But it's been here in Dallas since last Thursday. But they just haven't gave it to us yet. Triple is like, yeah, we can't find it. It's I don't know, man. Like last time we had AAA and we had our Wolverine Omnibus Volume 1 stuck in their warehouse or their warehouse for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it
And
was like they just forget it in the corner or something like
I
that.
don't know, but like apparently they said like some people move it and then like only those people know where it is and they forget and stuff like that. I'm like, that doesn't, that's not an excuse.
Go
But
look. It's been
I
3
know,
weeks.
like I was like, go find it because like it didn't make us as retailers look bad because like we're not getting the books, but other companies are getting it and then they're gonna go to them instead, So all these factors play a role, and then it's just like when there's so many new people getting into comic books all the time, they're like, oh, they buy a book from me, but then they see that other people have it and I don't. They're like, oh, this place sucks, So I'm just like,
Yeah,
dang it.
and it's not at all your fault. It's just like you were saying, like Penguin Random House will only ship to in Texas
Yeah,
through that AAA freight,
yeah.
and
AAA is only
AAA freight sucks.
yeah. It's their official drop point, so who knows? So Matt, JP is cool. No space. Just type that in. You'll enter a chance to win $100 gift card. I'll be doing the raffle here in a little bit. Whoever's coming in, if you aren't here yet, just type in JP is cool, no spaces, for your chance to win a gift card. We'll do it here, maybe at the end of the live stream or something. That way, it gives everybody a chance to win. Let's see what else we got here. We got the Omnibus. I know a lot of people. So Omnibus and King of Black, are they the same or are they different? Because I heard like all King of Black is in Omnibus.
Yeah, I think some of King in Black is in Venom. I can't even say that. Venom. Venomnibus. I think like the main like story or something like that is in there, and then but the rest of it's just all Venom versus like that King in Black is like the entire event.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and the event of them run. Yeah. So I don't know. I might pick up the King in Black, and so I like Venom, but I don't. He's not a character that I need to read a ton of. I was interested in the King in Black storyline, which like I think had some stuff happening with it. Like it was just kind of kicking off in the Carnage Omnibus.
Yeah, I feel like the artwork on King of Black itself was just really cool. All the covers and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, it made me want to read just because the art was really badass.
Yeah, the art is friggin' awesome.
Yeah, and then we have like just these covers alone. Like both of them look really cool. Like if I was not a retailer, I might buy both, or just because they both look really cool.
I like the other one better, but they're both pretty cool.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, Dark Green. It has all the Avengers.
That's the one I'll probably go with when I pick it up.
What are you guys most excited for? Venom Omnibus or King in Black or getting both? Let me know.
Omnibus is right though. Usagi.
Yeah, that's true. Or like since we saw, I think that's all the omnibuses. Yeah, so what omnibuses are you guys most excited for? Since we went through all of them, we have the King in Black Omnibus, we have Fantastic Four, Ultimates, we have What If Multiverse, X Factor, Star Wars, Heroes Reborn, Avengers versus X-Men,
Jeez, so
Extreme,
many.
Miles Morales. There's a lot, right? Miles Morales. So we have a lot of it. I think I'm most excited for is the Omnibus.
Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the
Ultimate Spider-Man is coming out next week. I mean, next 2 weeks. That's not the solicitation.
Well, either that or King in Black. If I got to pick something else, then King in Black probably.
Okay, like the one in this solicitation. So King in Black for you.
Yeah.
Why do you say Star Wars like that? Like, did I say it wrong? Maybe I didn't pay attention. But yeah, that's very cool. Everybody says they're getting both. Getting both. That's really cool. Yeah, I think I feel like the only solicitation that I know for the next upcoming month that a lot of people have been asking for is the JMS Volume 1. I thought it was gonna be in this one, but it's gonna be in the next one for sure.
Okay.
We also have the Excalibur hardcover. I think this is the modern
That's the
X-Men series. We have
yeah.
Marauders too.
That
Hellion.
Marauders book looked awesome. I'm really tempted to get Marauders 1.
Uh-huh.
They're pretty small hardcovers too, so it's not like a huge read, which is kind of nice.
So is Excalibur, Marauders, and Hellions, are they all different teams? Like what does the meaning of the
I
title?
am completely unsure on that. I'm trying to. I've heard, well, for one, I've heard mixed reviews on it, but it seems like just starting with like the new kind of X-Men run that's been going on with House of X or whatever it is, House of 10, whatever they're calling it.
Okay.
Like, I'm kind of tempted to jump in there for my first kind of real X-Men readathon. But yeah, like
so we have Excalibur is magic, Marauders is pirate, Hellions is suicide. Okay. I mean, that's a good summary. You told me. I mean, I'm only gonna get Marauders because we have Emma Frost in here, so. But call me Top Gun. That's a great question for everybody. Like, for this solicitation, what cover do you guys like the most? Mine is the King of Black cover, but Star Wars looks really cool too. Honestly,
Star Wars has a pretty nice cover.
Yeah, I really love the Star Wars covers, but King of Black for sure. But that even call me Top Gun said summary 10 out of 10 for the Excalibur's magic. That I thought Excalibur would have been like medieval or something, but you're right, magic. There is a Hickman Omnibus coming out. What, like March? I forgot. Hickman X-Men Omnibus, or is that?
Yeah, they're reprinting the X-Men. I don't remember when it's coming out, but they're reprinting it.
So I like this cover a lot. That was really cool. See, coming out in March. I still remember $75 too. So if you want the Hickman Omnibus, it'll be here.
Dude, the Ultimate Spider-Man, that cover, that one's pretty sick.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true.
That's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah, that's a really cool one.
That might be my
top. We have X-List and Deaths of Wolverine. Lives and Deaths. Okay. Wolverine. Didn't this story recently come out? Or is there like a new Wolverine title that's going on, or ongoing title that's going on right now?
Is there? I haven't
like singles, I think.
In singles, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We have some trades over here. I know you guys don't really care about trades, but we'll run through some trades too. And so since we have 30 viewers right now, so we are giving away a $100 gift card this stream. All you had to do is type in JP is cool in the comments, no spaces. I just did an example for you guys as well. We'll be giving away the $100 gift card here, probably at the end of the live stream. That way we get as much comments as we can. And if you're not in the live stream by the time we finish, I'll just email you or something, or you just watch the end and we'll see.
Are you picking at the end of the stream? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll just see. I'll wing it. we have Demon Days. I actually don't know anything about this, but I like Peach Momoko. So
Peach is such a good artist. She's so good.
Yeah, so.
She's all over too. She's just doing variant covers left and right. I don't know how she does it.
If you guys know or read Demon Days, let us know. Is it a good read? Should we check it out or anything? Because I like Peach Momoko, but I don't know what the story is about. But even
I don't
Demon
know how
Days,
good of a writer she is either.
So. Yeah, that is true, because she read it, she wrote it, she penciled it, and she covered it. So
yeah, it's all Peach.
So that's pretty cool though. And it's a treasury edition. So is that like over? I forgot what that was.
Those are I think they're generally pretty big.
Longer, the longer one. Yeah, okay, I think I had one before. Okay.
Yeah.
We have
That's
amazing
pretty cool,
fan.
actually. Like a giant treasury edition of
Yeah, Peach
of
Momoko.
Peaches. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
There was another trade I was actually excited for. So we have Amazing Fantasy. I don't know what this is about. It's like we have like a medieval Captain America or something. So that's pretty neat. We have this Amazing Spider-Man Beyond Volume 3. Miles Morales. We have Spider-Woman. That's really cool. The one I was really excited for was actually this one, Jane Foster's The Saga of the Mighty Thor. Only because I like Art Germ, covers of Jane Foster as well. That's very cool. And then, did you watch the Hawkeye TV show yet?
I'm halfway through it.
Okay.
So,
I
fell
want
behind.
to get this one too because it has Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. So
Yeah,
that's really cool. We have the High Republic Jedi End trade, Phoenix Song. So what is Phoenix Song? Do you know what that is?
that's got to be X-Men, right? No.
Yes, Echo. Yeah. I mean, it has Iron Man, it has Black Panther, Captain America, Miss Marvel. This person. We have Thor. I don't know who this person is either. So
maybe it's Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
What's everyone talking about in here? What? Oh, favorite artists. Call me talking about asked what everyone's favorite artist is.
Oh man, Art Germ was really good. McFarlane, everybody loves McFarlane. I like Art Germ because I like, cute girl characters. Art Germ really makes, like, for me, female characters, it just has more, I don't know, it just has more detail, I guess, compared to like the male characters. I think the only male character that really stuck out to me was Null and Carnage and sometimes Venom. But like female characters, people they just draw it really cool, like Jane Foster, Psylocke, and Phoenix, and all these other characters as well.
Yeah, I'm really into like Santaloco. Has always been one of my favorite artists. Matthias Santaloco. He does a lot of the TMNT stuff.
Okay, yeah. How do you like that Ronin print, by the way?
It's pretty badass. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I gotta find a frame for it now. So
yeah, I figured you would like that one because I was like, this guy loves TMNT, and it just look like this is something I would put on my wall. So if it's cool for me, then it'll be even cooler for you.
Oh wow! I love Ribic too. Speaking of Uncanny X-Force, but Assad Ribic, ooh, he's so good. He does a lot of the like Thor God of Thunder stuff with Jason Aaron.
Okay. So BJ said Phoenix Song is a spinoff of Jason Aaron's Avenger. Okay. Cool. I dig it. JP is so nice giving gifts to everybody. Yeah, and I get nothing back, so I don't know.
Our business.
I'm just messing. It's just one of those things. Like, I was always a giving person. People always say money changes you, but I think, in my opinion, it just amplifies who you are as a person. Like, if you're a major douche, you're gonna be even douchier. Stuff like that.
Yeah. That's that whole like adage. Like, if you're not happy as a single person, you're not going to be happy as with someone. You got to work on yourself first before.
Yeah, exactly. So we have a lot of epics. I don't really know much epics. I just know they're the 80s or 90s. They're Silver Age. I forgot. Not a lot of people buy epics for me. I guess I need to work on that.
There's a really dedicated group of epic people.
Yeah, with Curtis Finley, his epic collection group.
Epic collections and complete collections and all those, and
everybody has their own niche. I think my niche goes more towards hardcover. My the people that know me, I guess. We have the Spirits of Vengeance. I want to read this. That's cool, but I don't know what this is. I don't know
much Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I don't know much Ghost Rider either, but it's 1990s. Maybe I'll read it. Who knows? We have Avengers right here. We have even more Ghost Rider. We have Thor by Jason Aaron. Complete Collection Volume 5. How many volumes are there? I thought it would be done at volume 4.
Dude, he's been going for a long time on that run.
No,
Like,
isn't
gotta
it?
hand it to him.
Isn't it done? Isn't it
I
done?
think it's done now, but that was a long run.
Okay. How many volumes do you guys think will be for the Word Jason Era Complete Collection? Oh, that is the last one. See, we got Mina here. She knows.
Okay.
Or-
I think it's gonna be like 3 Omnis, probably.
Okay. We have Marvel Verse by James Foster, the Mighty Thor graphic novel. So what is? Oh, is this a? This is a small little trade. Interesting. Then we have Spider Gwen. Deal with the Devil. You know, we have the Spider Gwen Omnibus. I still haven't read it yet, but the DM just looks really cool. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slowly dwindling down the Spider Gwen. I think I'm halfway through.
I can't believe that one didn't sell so as fast.
I think
as
I just overbought.
Oh,
Honestly,
did you?
I bought over like 200 copies of each cover. So yeah, so there's that. I done goofed, but I got better now. And then the last two we have here is the Mighty Marvel. So, what is a Mighty Marvel Masterworks compared to Marvel Masterworks? Like, I never knew there was a difference.
I don't know that there's really a difference. I just think it's a Marvel Masterworks. I just think it's the
trade version of a Masterworks or what?
Maybe.
Because I had people ask me, why don't you sell Mighty Marvel Masterworks? And I was like,
oh, really?
I didn't know there was a big difference because we had Marvel Masterworks and then we have Mighty Marvel Masterworks.
So that's weird that we have like Mighty Marvel. Okay, so yeah, Mina says smaller trim size and trade paperback. It's weird that we have like complete collections and Marvel Masterworks, which I can see those two being kind of hand in hand on trade paperback versus hardcover kind of a thing. But then you have Mighty Marvel Masterworks, which it's like
I like what BJ said. They're digest size, aimed for younger readers. Okay, all right, okay, cool. So it's like a younger audience, basically. So not too much like crazy content
for the kids.
For the kids? Oh, okay. It's for the youth. Okay, that makes sense now. Thank you.
Youths.
Okay. Well, it does say age 10 and up. I don't know if the
other one said. Okay.
Yeah. So like when you look at the solicitations right here, it says age 10 and up. So that's probably why. Now I know. Because when you go back up to these other ones, it doesn't really say they're rated T for teens.
I don't know that I ever, because I don't collect Masterworks or anything like that. I don't know that I ever noticed that there is even a Mighty Marvel Masterworks versus a Marvel Masterworks. So.
Okay. And Wu-Tang are for the children. What? This guy got to be joking, right? There's no Marvel Wu-Tang.
It's comics. They're all for children.
Yeah.
Comic books are all for kids.
Will someone please think of a children? Something is killing the children?
Something is killing them.
But yeah, so since you guys saw all the solicitations besides the singles, I'm not gonna really run through these singles because there's so many. But if you guys want to go through the singles, you can find it here at comicreleases.com. My boy Chris Parkhouse makes a great website. He's always up to date with his stuff. So big shout out to him. Really cool sponsor as well. But yeah, what books are you guys most excited for? Omnibuses, hardcovers, trades, and all that. I know a lot of us are excited for the Omnibus and what was the other one? Oh, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimates, Phenomena.
Yeah, Miles Morales Spider-Man. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Spider-Man.
There's a lot going down.
Yeah, we got this upcoming year. It's gonna be the 60th anniversary of Spider-Man and the Hulk. I think that's it. And the year after that was what? Was it Daredevil or Ghost Rider? I forgot who it was. Somebody, but there's always an anniversary every year now.
Yeah.
So
Question and Daredevil. Yeah. I'm excited for the Question. There's so many ones I've been wanting to read that are just finally getting the good treatment, and I'm
really hoping DC does much more books this upcoming year because this year was like nothing.
Yeah, there weren't many.
Yeah, Marvel is like 10 times as much as the DC ones.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I mean, they just seem to be kind of concentrating on single issues and trade paperbacks and calling it a day.
Yeah.
Leaving a lot of money on the table.
The only reason why I like to get DC books is because they come to me undamaged. When I get Marvel books, I'm just like, oh, I don't even know if it's getting good.
It hurts.
I honestly, in my opinion, right now, I really hope Marvel splits with Penguin Random House as soon as possible. That's just my thoughts at this moment, my experience ever since they switched over. I haven't received a case of books that undamaged yet from them that they ship through UPS at all. The only way I could receive books that are undamaged is through freights. But who's gonna buy a pallet full of Conan? Like,
yeah. Apparently, people love Conan, so
yeah. Because there's just some books that I can't order enough of to go on a pallet, So, the only stuff that's gonna be undamaged is just the stuff I can order a bunch. But I think with a lot of these Marvel books, hopefully, I feel like a lot of these are gonna be coming on pallets because Miles Morales for sure. Avengers versus X-Men, Star Wars, all these ones would be coming on pallets. What if? Probably not.
Yeah. Probably not a lot of pre-orders on that one, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but hopefully Penguin Random House gets their stuff together. Like,
I mean, it wouldn't be as bad if, they can't pack worth crap, but then they ship it with a terrible freighter too.
Yeah, they ship it with a bad freighter. I try to tell them, hey, this is not working out. I'm waiting 3 weeks, but they don't care. It's whatever. No, it was like one of those, like those people that try to serenade you, get you to bed and everything, but as soon as they get what they want from you, they're like, oh, you're so out of luck now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Letitia has a good question with Dark Horse. I haven't talked about that with anyone yet. And
this one
right here? Know, their parent company is the one that owns what's the gaming company now?
I forgot what it's called, but I saw this earlier today. I mean, as long as they print out some really cool books and some deluxe mangas and stuff like that.
Problem is the guy that they let run their gaming side of things is a huge issue. Like, there's so many issues with him, like stealing from the company, treating employees like crap. Like,
so
it's like, I really hope they don't let Dark Horse be run like they let their gaming side of things be run, because it's so I'm pretty nervous about it.
Yeah,
but
now that you say it like that, maybe we won't see Dark Horse as much as we should.
Not Dark Horse doesn't have. They have some decent stuff going on, but all they their biggest one right now is Hellboy and BPRD and all that. And like Stacy's saying, like, they don't reprint any of their hardcovers. They just print their run, and if you don't get them, you're just screwed.
Yeah, and I feel like Dark Horse been pretty inconsistent this year as well. When they solicited Harrow County and saying all 4 volumes is going to be reprinted, and then they changed their mind and fucked me.
And so Dark Horse hasn't been doing great anyways.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I feel like I'm like, well, if Mike Mignola and a couple of those creators just jump ship, and like, I would not be surprised in the next couple of years if we hear like some of these bigger creators that Dark Horse has had since forever are jumping to like Image, or hopefully not Boom, because Boom's been shitting the bed too.
Yeah, I feel like Boom was like trying to milk everything as much as possible, but not fulfilling on their promise as well. I don't mind if they try to make as much money as possible, because everybody wants to make a lot of money,
Yeah,
but
it's a business.
you need to fulfill what your promises.
Yeah.
Any news on IDW and the license with Hash Bros? Is that I don't know
I
anything.
haven't heard anything since like the rumors, so I don't know that they're. But I mean, that happened with a couple of their licenses before too.
Yeah.
And it was just like a general every few years they have to renegotiate their licensing. And so I think that's what's happening with Hasbro too. So I don't think anything's. I'm not too worried about IDW and what they've been doing.
Okay.
Except for freaking not printing hardcovers of Usagi. So
yeah, I feel like IDW is another one of those publishers that doesn't have much going on, because each time I check the solicitations, there's like nothing. There's nothing like new from
them. They have TMNT
and
like
Transformers.
And
they had G.I. Joe, but they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, and they just stopped halfway through printing those, and they are being weird with Usagi Yojimbo, which they might just be kind of playing the long game and trying to sell the trade paperbacks and then being like, hey, now we're doing a deluxe hardcover of the first 3 volumes, but they wanted us to all buy the trade paperback.
The trades first and upgrade, and I think that's going on with Spawn right now. Like the compendiums coming out first, and then they're gonna do the hardcovers and then all that.
Yeah, trying to bleed everyone out as it goes. Dark Horse's Grendel Omnibus. I believe that's not hardcover. That's like a compendium type soft cover, they've said, which sucks because Grendel's like a super loved series. And so I was excited to see that getting a cool treatment.
Yeah.
And now that's soft covers, it sounds like.
So who is Sophie Campbell in TMNT? What's this?
So Sophie Campbell, Marvin, I'm with you. I think Sophie Campbell is like, I do not like Campbell's art at all.
She's an artist. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like super toony, and the latest issues have been like super just like teen like drama and not great, like part writing artists, all that kind of stuff, and I'm just not into Campbell at all. So we'll see what happens, but every time I'm not caught up fully yet on TMNT, but Campbell's done a few things throughout the whole series, and every time that Campbell comes on, I'm just like, oh God, when's it over? So
damn, that's when you know it's bad.
And it's whiplash because you come from like Santa Loco, which is one of my favorite artists of all time. And you have like, I think he's written some stuff too. Did he write Secret History of the Foot? I think he did.
You're asking the wrong person.
I think he helped write it, but that's like my favorite. I should know this, but it's my favorite TMNT story out there, and it's one of the mini stories. And and so you're coming from like that, and then going into Campbell, who's just awful in my opinion. And now they're doing this weird TMNT reboot thing with Campbell and Tom Waltz, and they're going to be like rewriting the original TMNT or something like that. And I was like, oh, I mean, I'm excited for that series if that gets Campbell off of the main IDW ongoing. Like, just give them something else, let them do something else, and get the
I was told to only just read The Last Ronin, so I'm just gonna read The Last Ronin.
I mean, you could read like Secret History of the Foot. You could read like the first 2 deluxe. Like if you want Pinnacle TMNT IDW, you could do like the first 2 deluxes of TMNT, and then I think that has Secret History of the Foot Clan in it. But if that's not in there, read that.
Okay.
And then you could read some like Last Ronin and things like that, or Ronin, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
All right, cool. So the first two and then the last Ronin. That's all I need to do.
yeah, I mean that's if you're just gonna read some TMNT, that's because the first couple deluxes just kind of like reestablishes the new TMNT and their family and all that and how it all operates, and then it just carries on for another 100 so issues. So
everybody in the comments, I need your help. What are some good Netflix TV shows to watch over this winter break? I like shows like Marco Polo, The Witcher, stuff like that. So if you guys know, just let your boy know. But I watch a lot of these shows, but there's just some that you just sleep on. Like all the Marvel shows, I already watched it. So yeah. And what's your favorite book of the year? What's your favorite read of the year that you guys read? And what's your favorite show and movie of the year that you guys read? Because I feel like even though it was pandemic year, there was a lot of cool stuff, like a lot of cool TV shows, a lot of cool movies that came out, a lot of cool books as well. So
I think the pandemic was like a good thing that came out of the pandemic was there was a whole lot of writers stuck at home.
Yeah.
And they couldn't do anything. So they just wrote some really good material. And so when everything started to open back up, they all got we got a lot of like the floodgates unleashed.
The only thing honestly that I'm concerned about is just the newest Stranger Things series, because it was on break for so long. I feel like the children grew up I feel like they're gonna grow up too much where they don't look like their characters anymore. Because you know how kids are, they get their growth spurts and everything. Like I think from season 2 to season 3, man, a lot of them got real tall. But because I love Stranger Things, that was one of my favorites. Ozark, I think Ozark's last season's coming up pretty soon too, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch up on Hawkeye, and then also trying to finish out season 3, which is the final season of Lost in Space on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to watch that. And then
that's been pretty cool. They wrote it as a 3-season show.
Okay.
So it's kind of nice. I like when shows do that, where they just say, here is our show. It's 3 seasons. Each season is an arc. And that's it. And it gets made and it's done. I love that.
Okay.
You get like the supernatural where it's like, oh, we'll just keep it going and just write crap. And
I feel like season 3, I feel like there's so much more to do though. Like I don't think it's the entire storyline is going to be done in just that season, is it? Well, I'm only on episode 2
of season 3.
Yeah, season 3.
Okay. I feel like they'll get to Alpha Centauri and it'll be and they'll it'll be like a happy-go-lucky ending kind of a thing.
Okay, because like you still don't know much about the robots. You finally meet somebody's parents for the first time, stuff like that. So I feel like all that there's still a lot of questions. You don't know why the robot wants to protect Will so much from stuff, and where the robots even came from, and all these other things.
They start getting into that. Like I'm on season 4 or 5, and they're very heavy in the
4 or 5. I think there's only 3.
Season 3.
You mean episode?
Yeah, it's 4 or 5. Episode 4 or 5.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
But they get like super heavy. Those first few episodes are very heavy in the robot lore. So.
Okay. If you're really bored, I'm not watching that TV show. It got canceled. I'm not watching it.
I've watched the first few episodes and I'm like, I mean, it's not as good as the anime, that's for sure. But like the actors and the set design and all that, the cinematography has been great. I know that there's a lot of complaints about, getting the messaging that the original show had in it kind of stripped out, which is kind of the heart of it.
Yeah.
But overall, like I'm like the actors did pretty cool, and like all the set design and editing
Yeah.
and like all that was awesome and has been. The sound is super cool, but so I'll probably finish it.
I just don't like falling in love with a TV show or like enjoying it or just watching it and knowing it's canceled. You know, it's like it's never gonna be done. So he's gonna. Yeah.
It does kind of sucker punch the enjoyment of a show when you know it's like not gonna.
Yeah, because I was super hooked on a lot of sci-fi TV shows like Black Matter and Krypton and stuff like that. I was like really liking all these these TV shows, and it gets canceled. So I don't watch sci-fi anymore because of that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these people, all these shows in the chat, man. What we got here? Cowboy Bebop. It's on Apple TV. It's with Jason Momoa. Is that Cowboy Bebop or something else?
No. Watch C. SEE. Jason Momoa. Huh. I haven't even heard of that one.
Which one was it?
Tell me you guys watch C.
Okay.
It's with Jason Momoa.
Okay. I mean, Jason Momoa never lets you down. I did watch Into the Badlands. It was great. I think it got canceled too, though. I think last time I checked, it got canceled. But I did watch the latest season. You have a happy holidays, sir. You as well. I know I will. I know, Ben, you asked me. I'm gonna be on vacation mode. My vacation mode is just being away from OPB. You know, that's a vacation on its own. Like sometimes I just need a break with all the freight delays and the release days and people asking me why and stuff like that. It's like, let me just take a break. You know.
Yep. Yeah, I can see that. That's for sure.
If I could just just get the books in and fulfill it, and not even have to worry about questions, I'm all for it. You know?
Just keep it running smooth and good, and you don't have to worry about Penguin or delays. Yeah.
So Firefly, I have the comics, the Blue Fire Sun, whatever that just came out. That's good. I did read the first 2 issues. So what came first, the comics or the TV show?
The TV show.
Oh, so the comics is based off of the TV show.
Yeah, because the TV show got canceled, and I think the comics have now kind of.
Okay, because I heard the TV show was really good. How many seasons did it go for?
I think it was just the 1 season, wasn't it? I mean, it was I'll probably get destroyed on the internet for saying like I thought it was good. I don't see why it is such like so absolutely beloved. I liked it. It was good, but like I was like, okay, yeah, it got canceled. Like this Cowboys in Space kind of a thing. Like it's fun, cool, whatever. There's more. Altered Carbon. I need to watch the next season of. I know Anthony Mackie is in Altered Carbon season 2.
So upset. I love this TV show. I love it. I am so upset though. It got canceled.
I feel like it'll come back maybe down the road. I mean, it's one of the ones that you don't have to worry about the actors.
That's true because there's a bunch of bodysuits or whatever that
sleeves.
Sleeves. You know, I was really hurt that I think the 2 TV shows that was hurt to hear that got canceled was The Punisher and Altered Carbon. Man, I love this TV show, man. It was great. It was one of my favorites. So I was into martial arts. My dad owns MMA studio, MMA gyms. So I used to do Taekwondo, Muay Thai, Jiu-Jitsu, all that stuff. So you're trying to get in a fight with me, you're gonna get messed up. just kidding. But yeah, that's why I like to see violence and stuff like that because it's just part of my lifestyle. now you know why. Now you know why I like the hardcore stuff. Is Lost in Space as good as the Matt LeBlanc movie?
Nothing will ever be as good as LeBlanc in Lost in Space.
Okay. Now we know. Now we
No,
know.
no. Like that movie was nostalgic as all hell. Like I loved that movie. Like
Mhm.
unabashedly. Like as a kid, I loved that movie when it first came out. But this show's really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's actually really fun. I didn't think I would like it because there was this like the main characters were kids,
Mhm.
but it was good.
Dude, they grew up. They grew up a lot in this show.
Yeah, especially the boy,
Yeah,
man.
Will.
Yeah,
Like,
he was really cute as in the first season, little baby and all that. But
yeah,
now he's like oh teenager.
yeah. They had to. They really had to explain that one in
Yeah,
season 2 or 3. They're
yeah,
like, "Oh, we've been here for a year, and he
yeah,
really grew."
yeah. Same
There's
thing.
like
Same
a
thing with
couple.
yeah. Same thing with Stranger Things. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah,
What's
yeah.
his name? What's his name? Is his name Gus? The one with like the buck teeth or whatever? The one
Oh
that
yeah, yeah,
dude grew up
yeah.
to. They're all cute.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
What video games am I playing right now? Right now I am playing Halo. I got halfway through the campaign and I'm taking a break because I don't want to like beat it right away. I was a Halo fanboy. That's like the one of the first games I played, Halo. So your boy had to play it, and playing a lot of PvP on that one too. RPG wise, I like Skyrim and I like Fallout, and I play Far Cry as well. But this latest Far Cry for me, I stopped playing Far Cry only because it was just way too easy. It was way too easy. Like the storyline was good because you had the actor from Breaking Bad playing the main villain, but I don't like playing easy ass games. You just walk around and just headshot everybody and you're done. And it's just too easy. That's why I stopped playing that. But I think there's some other cool RPGs coming out soon, so maybe I'll play some of that. I haven't got a chance to play games. Do you even play games, Mitch, or you just play Dungeons and Dragons?
Playing a little D&D here. We've taken the month off. I haven't played. Like I haven't gamed in a while, which is really weird. Like I would play hours every night,
Uh huh.
like 3-4 hours a night almost. Like my wife would go to bed at 10 and I'd be up till at least midnight, usually 1 in the morning, and like playing Destiny,
Oh
Rocket
yeah.
League, Battlefield,
Yeah. Okay.
whatever number it was.
Uh huh.
I might start gaming again and pick up Battlefield. What is it, 2042?
It's
Because
okay.
my brothers are all playing that, so it'd be
Yeah.
kind of fun. But I'm on PlayStation, so
Okay. For
yeah,
me,
I know.
I feel like I played Battlefield when it first came out. It was kind of buggy, so I kind of stopped.
Yeah, I think it's gotten a little bit better.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I thought that was pretty cool. I only played like the first mission though. I kind of stopped because when Valhalla came out is when OPB started, so I didn't have time.
Not have
It-
time anymore.
yeah, it was either Valhalla or OPB. I picked OPB. Dark Souls was really freaking hard. All right, so there was. I actually want to play the Jedi. I forgot what it was. It was a Star Wars game that's based. It kind of has the same playstyle as Star Wars. As Dark Souls. It was pretty hard. But a lot of people didn't like it because it was only like a 5-hour game or something like that. PlayStation gang. What you have for PlayStation? You have God of War, and you have what was the other game? The Last of Us.
You have Last of Us. You have God of War.
Yeah, what's the
You
one?
have Uncharted.
Yeah, Uncharted is the guy that played Walking Dead, or is that somebody else?
No, crap. What's his name?
Well, you have Uncharted, and it's coming into a movie.
Well, and Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland's playing that. You have
lovely.
Horizon Zero. Horizon Zero looked really cool. You have
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Like PlayStation has really good first party. Ghost of Tsushima. Yep.
Yeah.
Death
Yeah.
Stranding. Like
Yeah, Death. Oh, okay, Death Stranding. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I heard Death Stranding was like a walking simulator.
it, there's a plague where people can't go out of their house, so he's a messenger or like a delivery guy. So
Yeah.
basically, being an Amazon delivery guy
Yeah.
during COVID.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. So, in the comments, real quick, let me know if you guys are more of an RPG shooter, fighting games. For me, I'm a shooter RPG guy. But what are you guys? What do you like to play? I know since you said Destiny and stuff like that, I guess you're a shooter person too. In
Yeah, I like
Battlefield.
shooters, and I mean my two huge games for years. I played Destiny like every night till like 1 to 2 in the morning.
Yeah, you're like, were you like one of the leaders of the raid parties and stuff like that?
Oh
Getting
yeah, we did
everybody-
raids. We did drunk raids on Friday nights. We did like
That sounds fun, dude. That sounds
oh
fun.
yeah, we did like shotgun only drunk raids.
Yeah.
Where every time you died, you had to do a shot, kind of a
Oh
thing.
hell no, you want. So that's the only. I like to play RPGs when it first comes out because nobody knows how to do the raids, the dungeons, and the boss fights, and that's like the best learning experience. Or like everybody learns it together. But if you wait like a year or two, everybody knows what to do, and they get mad at you if you don't know what you're doing.
yeah, and we had it down where we could do the raid. Like, I mean, this was like, what is it like? Crota, the third one, Crota, third or fourth raid. We could beat it in under 40 minutes.
Yeah,
like, no wipes, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like we had our fire teams had it down, and we had like probably 10 guys that would, and we'd all kind of whoever was on, or sometimes we'd break into 2 raid groups and we'd all be on comms together.
Yeah,
which got a little confusing.
That's always the fun. That's
Oryx. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oryx. What's this?
That's the one of the raids.
Oh, okay.
There's one where like you had to get like. You started in the room and you worked your way out, and then he was out with the sword in the middle.
Maybe. Is this Destiny 1 or 2?
1.
Okay. I haven't played a lot of Destiny 1. I played 2.
Okay. So I played the storyline of 2, and then I was like, I'm so burnt out.
Yeah, I stopped playing Destiny only because it was a heavy grind fest. You just got to grind your way every single day.
Yeah, and that's why I stopped playing too. It's like, okay, this week with the new balancing they did, you now need this gun with these 2 rolls mixed with this armor, and run these. You have to have at least 3 categories going on the same.
Yeah,
like if you're not going to make it to Mercury, in the what is it? I don't remember. The week where you the coins or whatever it is, the challenges or
okay. Like, I know what you're talking about.
There's no chance at making it to the final if you don't roll these specific ones. So you got to grind for this gun.
Yeah. You need the god rolls.
You need the god rolls, and then the next week they rebalance, and now that gun's completely useless, and you just want to scream.
Yeah, Vault of Glass was cool, man. I love that.
Yeah, I don't know if anything's ever going to beat Vault of, like the first time we beat Vault of Glass. Like that was some top tier gaming moments right there.
I was a heavy Diablo player. I played MapleStory, RuneScape, and all these other ones as well. I'm excited for this new Diablo 4 coming out. So it's either 3 or 4. I forgot what it is, but the newest Diablo game. I'm excited for that one as well. But yeah, I was a hardcore gamer, dude. I played for like 12, 16 hours a day, every single day. But now I barely get to play. I only play like 1-2 hours a week.
Yeah. I was playing Rocket League for
Rocket League was
3 hours a night.
Yeah.
Trying to grind a grand champ.
Did you know how to like make your car fly in the air and like actually aim the ball when you're in the air and all that too?
I was getting there. I mean, I was champ 2. But like I played with a lot of grand champs and all that, and some guys who are like, I was never super good mechanically, but I was really good like game sense on where rotationally and all that where I needed to be. So a lot of I played with a lot of really high mechanic players who could freestyle and do all the crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But they liked playing with me because I knew where we needed to be, and I was good at defense, and I could pass the ball and get it to them. So it was pretty fun. And I was super into the trading scene. Like, I still have items worth a couple $100 I should probably sell.
I'm the same thing with the CSGO stuff, man. I still have hundreds of dollars of CSGO skins too. I'm pretty sure they went up a lot too.
Yeah. I still admin a trade group for the biggest Rocket League trading group on Facebook. It's like 56,000 people. Like I'm still an admin for that.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. The Secret Lab chair, in my opinion, is worth it. It's the best chair. I went through a lot of chairs, and this one, it feels like I had this for almost 2 years, and it hasn't even aged at all. Because after you sit on a chair for maybe a year, you feel it warping and all that stuff. Like the leather comes off. It's nasty. But this one still looks brand new. I don't know if you guys can see it, but and there's like no problems at all with this thing. So I enjoy it. I'm actually going to be getting the Witcher Secret Lab chair eventually as well, since that just came out. Let's see, Diablo. Oh, so it is Diablo for 2024 though. Yeah, I mean, Blizzard.
You gotta be patient with Blizzard.
Yeah. I mean, I want another Warcraft game because I used to love playing Warcraft, not World of Warcraft, but actual Warcraft, like Frozen Throne and 3, playing the custom games and stuff like that. That's really cool. The Batman chair.
Galahorn.
The Batman chair is really cool. I gave that to Omar for his birthday. He loved it. Who are you gonna click on?
I was just doing that one. Galahorn. Destiny. Yes.
Yeah. Destiny is fun. It's very nostalgic. We have like a gamer stream one day. Just play
pretty fun.
But then everybody's gonna trash talk me saying how bad I am now because when I first got back into Halo, I was getting wrecked. Elden Ring is coming out next year. Is Elden Ring the newest Skyrim game or Elder Scroll game? That's really cool. I'm excited for that. They made a Warcraft 3 remake, but it still wasn't the same for me, honestly. It's just I played the games. It just felt really dated. I just can't go back. Gears of War.
Gears of War was awesome.
I loved it. The storyline was really good too. I no-lifed the crap out of that game. I got the serious. If you guys know what the seriously achievement was, I got that real quick. I forgot what it was, like kill 10,000 people in PvP, something like that.
Jeez.
Yeah, I was a hardcore gamer to the point where Xbox. Why I like Xbox a lot is because they have those achievements things, and I would go out and try to get every single achievement possible that you can get. And
dude, Xbox had such a good achievement system. Just it was so satisfying to have that. Ding,
you hear the ding, the achievement. Yeah.
I mean, the trophy system on PlayStation is good. Yeah. It's fun, but that achievement system is awesome. Cool, man.
Good night, VJ. We have my boy Matt from THC coming over here. What's
up?
How's it going?
It's going. How are you guys?
Good.
No, man. You just popped up.
Yeah. Well, I was working and I got a little bit of a break, so I was like, "Oh, I'm going to jump in real quick if I get a break."
That's cool. Since you're here, did you see our solicitations for Marvel solicitations? Actually,
I saw a few of them. I was kind of like in and out on phone calls for work, but I saw a few of them.
I wanted to see what you were most excited for.
Thor by Aaron. I've been waiting for that Omni for forever now.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very excited for Thor by Jason Aaron.
So if you guys don't know who Matthew is or Matt, who he is, he's from the Hardcover Comics. He's like another reviewer. he was my top 3 review people. Like there was Near Mint Condition, there was Jim Mint, and now there's Hardcover Comics. They were the 3 I cycled through a lot. And then Matt reached out to me for the very first time to do our very first live stream. Like it was my very first time being live. I was a little bit nervous and stuff like that, but it was cool. It was a good time.
Yep, so, it was a lot of fun.
And if you like, really cool speaking voices, definitely check out his channel. He has like the voiceover voice,
Yeah, I do a lot of that as well, a lot of voiceover work. But yeah, no, man, it's good to be back. As people that follow our channel know, I was kind of MIA for a few months, kind of battling some things. But life's good now. I feel great. Lost a bunch of weight. I'm coming back. So more videos coming up for me. And then Mike's been doing a good job of doing videos while I've been out, though.
That's good. Did you watch THC a lot as well, Mitch?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been following THC for a while.
Okay, because I knew you guys were like, you guys are known for the custom omnis.
We are,
and talking about the indie cover or the the not big 2.
Yep.
And then the always arguments about the spine in and spine out.
Yes. Spine out. Mike's spine in. I'm totally spine out. And I was actually shocked at how many people are like spine in as well. I couldn't believe it. I was like, really? I thought. I just thought it was like an unspoken rule. It's always got to be spine out on absolutes.
I have a mix because I'm just whichever one.
Yeah, whatever looks good, Yeah. So Ben Uncle says, "Hope you're doing well these days. Saw your mental health video.
Oh yeah, man. No, life was it got a little rocky there after that video. it didn't go well after that video, which is why I kind of was on a hiatus for a few months. But it's coming back. Like I took control of some things, and life's looking up and in a much better place now, mentally, physically, spiritually. Yeah. I'm good. So I'm glad to be back.
That's good to hear, man. I'm glad to see you guys back again.
Thanks, man. Cool. I know me and Mike got to do a live show. We haven't done one in like 4 or 5 months.
Dude, we do one every single Wednesday now.
Oh, very cool.
Around this time, like 9 p.m. Central. Trying to get consistent on it.
Hey, Goody, the THC, it also stands for something else. It was funny. When we came up with the hardcover comic, like that's what we did, like hardcover comic. And then on our intro, I was like, "Oh, THC on the YT," and then we started laughing. We're like, "All right, this has multiple meanings. This is too good of a name. This has multiple meanings."
Perfect.
That's fine, man. It was glad to have you in here, man. It's been a while since we last talked.
Yeah.
Like you even had BJ stay over here too. Like he said, "I'm about to go to sleep," and he's like, "Yo, Matt's here. I gotta stay in the chat a little bit longer." And then he said, "What's up, man? Big plan. Glad you're doing well." So
thank you, sir. Thank you. Big fan of yours as well, man.
Yeah, everybody's been blowing up. Like it's crazy though. Like you and Mad Dog and other people were like having burnout, taking breaks and stuff like that. But when you guys come back, you come back on fire.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just need that break.
Yes, most definitely. I didn't even, to be honest with you, during that hiatus, it wasn't just a hiatus from YouTube. I didn't read a comic for 3 months.
You told me that you haven't read it in a month.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna hold on to it until you need me to.
Yeah. No, I didn't read anything. I didn't even think about. Now I am. I'm starting to get back into it now, and I'm having a lot of fun reading some new stuff that I missed out on. But
so what are you reading now?
I just started reading Once and Future because I was like, I keep hearing everybody talk about it. Mike's a big fan. I was like, I'm gonna check it out digitally first to see if I like it before I buy it. Yeah. And I've read like 4 or 5 issues digitally, and I'm like, okay, this is good. So I do need to pick that one up. I was American Gods, but you're actually sending me the massive absolute complete whatever you want to call it for. So I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I read the first 9 issues of American Gods, and I was like, I got to get this. What else have I been reading? Department of Truth. Been reading a lot of.
I heard that one was very good, but very controversial or
I could see how it might ruffle some feathers. Yeah, it's an interesting take on conspiracy theories and things.
Yeah, there we go. Conspiracy theories. It has a lot of that.
Oh yeah, that's what it's all about. It's all about conspiracy theories. But it's James Tynion, and that dude's like one of my favorite writers.
Yeah, he's a lot of favorite writers now. Ever since Killing the Children.
Yeah, he's good. He's a money writer. That's for sure.
And that's actually surprised. I haven't read Something Is Killing the Children, believe it or not. That's one I have not read yet.
You're sleeping on a good one.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing. I need to get on it.
It's kind of funny because like ever since Something Children came out, it is one of the very first singles I ever bought. No, so now I'm buying those art covers for Something Killing Children. I don't even do that for Invincibles, but I feel like Invincibles don't really have like really cool covers. In my opinion,
no.
Yeah,
the covers for Invincible, it's too toony to have good covers. That's the problem.
Yeah, the only covers I like was the Tyler Kirkham ones. That's it. Oh yeah, DOT over Something Killing Children. So maybe I'll have to read that because I like the House on a Lake as well.
Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, that one's really good too.
Yep,
I'm excited for the trade to come out.
Yeah, no, you gotta check out Department of Truth though. It's the art's crazy. It's very different than anything. But it fits the book so well. And if you have any remote interest in conspiracy theories, just even a little bit, it's definitely worth a read. Like his take on it is really, really good. I'm really loving it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ben, I hear Matt hates Valiant. Yeah, no, I love Valiant. Love Valiant. Okay, let me rephrase. I love Valiant old school 90s up to 2018. After 2018, I fell off. I couldn't, after the DMG bottom out, I couldn't get on board with that.
Because I was like, I don't think you did because you were super excited for Shadow Man and stuff like that.
Yes. I love the 90s through 2018 Valiant.
Okay, because that's what I bought was the 90s.
Yep, I got first appearance of Ninjak right here. I got first appearance of Rye right here. Yeah, no, I love Valiant.
Yeah, I heard that from everybody. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me go buy this haul.
The entire Valiant run in one fell swoop.
Yeah, like and it's kind of funny because he was only like less than 30 minutes away from me. He was like, I'll drop it off for you too. I was like, cool.
That's even better.
Yeah, that was really cool. Who's your favorite Valiant character?
I have 3. It's really hard to choose. I absolutely love Shadow Man, but I don't feel like his runs have really gotten the proper writing that they deserve, in my opinion. Like I think like if they let his comic just run for a while instead of doing like these little short arcs, it would be a lot better. But they keep rebooting it like after 11 issues, 12 issues. Yeah. But I really love Shadow Man. And Bloodshot. Love Bloodshot, and I really, really love Ninjak. Ninjak's my other favorite one.
Okay, I only seen Ninjaks from Man of War, but
Man of War is good too.
Yeah, I only read Man of War and Harbinger, and I like both.
Yep, no, they're great. I absolutely love them, but my favorites, those are my favorites.
Okay, I've been using Valiant as a slow burn, so I only read it after I read other publishers because I don't want to like speed through it like how I did with Invincibles,
Yep.
So because after there's only 44 books, so after I'm done, I'm like I'm done.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hurt, but I'm excited for the Daredevil customs that you'll be setting here.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty excited.
Do you have it on you?
Yeah, they're. Yeah. I can go grab them real quick.
Yeah, show it out. Yeah, so I was asking for some Daredevil customs, or just Daredevil books, and my boy Matt, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, I got some customs. I'm willing to part with you," and I was like, "Okay, cool." So that was really cool to have him reach out to me. It's like, "Yeah, I got some Daredevils," because I didn't think you would give away or sell your customs.
Yeah, no, these customs aren't ones that I actually did. These ones I actually bought off another collector. A year or so ago.
Okay.
So these ones I actually had bought off another collector, and then I saw you were looking for them, and I'm like, well, I need to create some room because I'm running out of space. And I was like, what are the chance? I've read these before. Like, what are the chance I'm going to read them again in the near future? So I was like, and you were like, you're like gift card for Daredevil. I was like, dude, I'm down. So I was like, I can get some new books that are coming out. Okay. So this one is one of the 2 volumes for the Brian Michael Bendis run. There's the front, the spine, and then the back. And these were all bound with trade paperbacks too. So
okay, are they glued or sewn by?
Not all of them. These are glued. These are all done by Houchen.
Okay.
Sorry, there are some singles in there. They're not all trade paperbacks. I thought they were. They're not.
Okay.
This is the other volume of Bendis's run.
It's flat spine. Just burn it.
Yeah, they're all flat spine. When Haushin does graphic covers, they love doing flat spine on the graphic covers.
Yeah. I'm totally down with flat spines.
I don't actually. I enjoy flat spines more than round spines, only because it looks easier on the shelf.
I like it when they're graphic covers.
Yeah.
But when I was going through like Herring and Robinson, I love Herring and Robinson's rounded spines with like the JLA with the stamps or whatever book you get. I love those. This is the Kevin Smith run. So then all the spines will kind of look uniform as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, when you showed me the picture, I was like, okay, it looks cool on the shelf.
This monster is the Brubaker run.
That's the one I'm most excited to read, the Brubaker run. Even though it's coming back in the Omnibus, I'll definitely check that one out because I like that Brubaker.
It's always cool to have a custom.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I have over 200 customs, something like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this guy has so many customs, man.
So I was supposed to have a lot more, but Herring and Robinson shut down, so I'm like, damn it.
So do you ship all your books out and have them bound by
boundary? Yeah, okay. So I have some where I've bought some off of other collectors that were parting with theirs, and I was like, done. I don't have to do all the legwork. And then I also have a bunch where I've gotten them bound myself, where I've sent them into a bindery, whether it be Haushin or Herring and Robinson, and had them do my books as well.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. So call me Top Gun, dude. I'm not that great, but whenever I see a deal, I grab it. Like I'm one of the first people that will grab a deal because I check the groups pretty frequently. I swear I got about like 30 or so whales this month. But I'll be doing like a whale video every single, like at the end of the month, just showing what I got and whatnot. And any of the extras I got, I'll be throwing up on the whatnot auction. So you guys have a chance to, auction, win some pretty cool whales because I think I have doubles of Jason Aaron Punisher and some other stuff. But
really, I need Jason Aaron's Punisher. Funny you should say that.
I was like, I think I have some people that wanted to buy it first, so I'll reach out. But whatever people don't claim in my circle, I'll be putting on the whatnot auction. But I'll always be letting you guys know what I have that are extra.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I've decided because my collection was getting out of hand because I was just buying everything and collecting everything. I'm like, I gotta cut back. Like, I just don't have room. So I decided I'm just gonna try to focus on indie books and then like characters that I love. So like Spider-Man, Batman, Punisher, and then like indie titles that I like. Okay. I think that's the only way I'm gonna be able to keep up with stuff.
Okay. So Mina said, I want to read Bendis before Brubaker. You have Bendis too, right?
Yeah, Bendis is in here.
Okay. So I'll read Bendis and go to Brubaker. And
if you want to read them in chronological order, start off with the Kevin Smith run, then go into Bendis, then go into Brubaker.
Okay. I'll probably have to read Kevin Smith digitally because
I don't know. Kevin Smith is in here.
Yeah. Okay.
I just don't have the Mark Waid run. That's the one I don't have is the Mark Waid run, which is also a fantastic Daredevil run as well.
Okay.
But that's after all those, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could give me like an order to read that in your setting because I'm gonna be like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah, no, but after you finish up with Brubaker, though, I do highly recommend Mark Waid's run. That's another fantastic Daredevil run.
Okay, there's just so many Daredevils, dude. That's why I'm like, I don't mind waiting to get it all, but I ever since I saw the Charles Soule Omnibus, I was like, man, I really want to read some Daredevil now.
What's nice though is it's like you don't have like all these side books. Like if you're trying to read X-Men, like we were talking about earlier, you have all these crazy books and all this history. Like Daredevil, it's like you can just read each book and get the whole thing basically. Yeah, and you're not missing out. It's just one consecutive read through, pretty much.
Yeah, I heard Frank Miller's runs is really good too. He's just out of print as well, but
those are the only Daredevil books I have.
I've tried reading Miller's Daredevil and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know if but I've had this issue in the past with books where like if I'm not in the right mindset, or not in the right mood when I start to read something.
Yeah.
If I just like wait till I'm in a different headspace and then I go back and reread it, I'm like, oh, this is way better than I thought it was the first time around.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if that's sort of what happened with Frank Miller's Daredevil, because the first time I tried reading it, I don't know, I wasn't into it.
That's true. So conveniently skipping over Shadowland. Is Shadowland like a bad omnibus or something?
It's a mixed match of it's like an event that just kind of, I don't know. It didn't do. I thought it was okay, but a lot of people were not fans of the Shadowland event.
Okay. And it's crazy because that book is pretty expensive too.
Is it really?
Well, when you see people letting it go is, way over cover right now.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. See, I'm out of the loop, man. I deleted Facebook off my phone, so I don't even use. I'm not in the groups hardly anymore because I don't go on Facebook ever.
Yeah.
And like,
how do you live?
I know,
right?
Happily, that's how I'm living.
Yeah, exactly.
I had to be in the groups to check out the sales and the whales,
See, that's what I normally did, but then I'd always find myself getting into like social commentary arguments, and I was like, I'm just done with Facebook. I was like,
oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I don't go into any of those arguments. I'm gonna get canceled. No, I honestly, I just don't care because at the end of the day, what does it do? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just argue with somebody, then that's it. You get the
arguing
satisfaction.
on social media is useless. It's pointless. Doesn't matter what you're arguing for or against.
You get the satisfaction of winning an argument, but that's it. But what do you lose? Hours of your time and your frustration, your emotions, stuff like that.
Which means you didn't win. You lost. Everyone loses when they argue on social media.
Yeah. I think a long time ago, I forgot how old I was, but there was somebody, I think it was Dean Graziosi, somebody that I follow a lot. He said, if you're broke, you need bigger problems. If your problems is you're getting mad that people are not giving you the right food and stuff like that, then that's the reason why you're broke, is because your problems are not big enough. You want to get bigger problems. So I was like, okay, so whenever I have a rude customer or stuff like that, I was like, oh, that's not a big problem for me. I don't really care. So that's just my mindset of everything now.
Yeah. Havoc, have you checked out? I have. I absolutely love Criminal.
Dude, everybody loves Criminal.
Oh, Criminal is amazing. Massive fan of that whole Criminal run.
What's it called? There's Criminal, and what was that? Reckless, right?
Yeah,
Reckless series, yeah.
That whole entire Reckless series.
Book 4 is coming out soon.
I think so. So is Reckless like in the Criminal universe, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's Reckless and there's Destroy All Men or Destroy All Humans or something like that. I forgot what it was. Destroy, yeah. Well, when I hear Destroy All Monsters, I'm thinking about the freaking Alien game on the GameCube or whatever.
Well, yeah, because they have the 3 Criminal books, and then they have Cruel Summer, and then they have
Cruel Summer.
And then they have the 3 soon to be 4 Reckless books, and is that what they're calling it, or is there going to be a 5th one? I can't remember. I think they're doing a 5th Reckless book, and I think that's the end. So, but those are all in the Criminal universe, I believe.
Yeah,
I haven't
so
paid
good.
attention.
Yeah, I've been out of the loop for a few months. I was like going through on stuff. I was messaging Mike. I go, "Did you know about Jason Aaron's Thor?" He goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm so out of the loop. I don't remember any of this."
Yeah, that thing was a long time ago.
Yeah, I was like, I have not been paying attention to anything lately. So I was like, I need to get back in the game. I'm so out of it right now.
Yeah, I was like,
save yourself a lot of money that way, though.
That is true. I'm 2 in the game now. Like, man, I see this next solicitation. I was like, I want the new one already. Give me next month's.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
100 Bullets, Rodimus Prime Rib. I like that one. I haven't read it all, but I've read about a third or fourth of it, and I do really dig 100 Bullets as well. I actually just got the Omni not too long ago, so I'm happy with that. Volume 2 is going to be coming out later this year or next year, which is really exciting.
Yeah, that's really cool. Will that collect everything?
It should, yeah, because the first Omni collects up through like issue 57, 58. The thing's a massive beast. And then the second volume should collect the remainder.
Okay. I know Dede, he wants me to make a a gangster skit. I'm gonna have like a gold chain, a grill, and everything. when volume 2 comes out, like, hey, it's your boy JP. I'm about to review this book.
That would be a good character to have for that book.
Yeah, I think that'd be funny. So I am gonna be doing a raffle. It is 2 hours then. To win $100 gift card, all you have to do is comment JP is cool in the comments. I'll be starting this raffle in about 2 minutes. So those of you who have not commented yet, you do your comment and let me know. We'll do this raffle here and we'll see who wins the first $100 gift card. Let's see. Let me share my screen here as well. So JP is cool. This is going in, matching the text. We'll do that. But before we get started, I'll let a lot of people type that in, and then I'll be sharing a different screen as well. I want to know your opinion on these solicitations. So did you go through this already, Matt?
Some of them. Yeah, I briefly looked it over. I didn't do a deep dive. But yeah, I have seen most of those.
Okay, which one are you most excited for on this solicitation? I know a lot of people are excited for the Omnibus and King in Black.
Yeah, I'm not a big Danny Cates Marvel. I love Danny Cates indie stuff, but I don't really like his Marvel stuff.
Okay, so you like crossover? Did you like that one?
Oh, I love crossover.
Yeah, that was great.
It's so good. Absolutely love crossover. What was on that one? Can you scroll back up? I thought I saw something that I was like, ooh. Oh. There's a Star Wars one coming out.
Oh yeah. I got you.
Yes. And then What If Volume 2? Obviously, I'm very excited for. I love the What If series, so I'm excited for What If Volume 2.
This is actually What If Into the Multiverse Volume 1.
Oh, I did not know about that.
So I don't know what it is. I didn't know there was a What If Into the Multiverse. So
all right, well that's exciting. All right, I'll be getting that one too then. I love the What If series. It's a good time. And it's like you can just pick it up and just read a random issue too. It's not like something you have to like read in order. I love that.
Yeah.
If you're bored, just read an issue.
Yeah, that's what I did with Usagi, because I thought it was like a one issue single contained story, but then as you go, it all comes together towards the end of the book, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so we did that. That's out of the way. I think that's enough time to type everything in. All right, let's see who won. Let's go to. Oops.
No, you gotta show it.
Yeah, I will. I gotta change into a different screen though. There we go. All right, so we got JP is cool. I'm gonna start collecting comments right here. We got 19 entries. 19 entries. Okay, we got 30 viewers, 19 entries. Okay.
When did StreamYard put this? When did this update happen?
That's when you know you're out of the loop.
Dude, you know how many times me and Mike have done giveaways and we've had to like completely do it different than this? This is awesome.
Congratulations, Havoc, dude. That's cool. You've been in here a lot, so that's awesome. All you have to do is just send us an email. We'll have that taken care of for you. But congratulations again. For those of you who did not win, you have a chance. In our next live stream, we have 9 more to go. Since we have, this is to celebrate our 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We'll be giving 10 $100 gift cards. So our next live stream will be Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central. So stay tuned for that. But congratulations again. For those who missed out, don't feel bad. It'll come back. Don't worry.
9 more chances. That's the spirit. Top 10.
9 more chances, and you can always win a $25 gift card if you comment on any of our YouTube or on our YouTube video that comes out that day. So there's that. There's always chances to win.
It's true.
That's awesome.
So when's your next video coming out?
That's a great question. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna be doing an overview once I get in American Gods and Mike Grell's Green Arrow Volume 2. So once that comes in, I'll be doing some overviews on those. I know Mike was looking for some because he still has like a closet full of books at my house because the borders haven't opened back up yet.
Yeah.
So that's his collection has been taking over, so he's been buying stuff off Amazon just so he can have something to read since all of his books are at my house. But yeah, so we'll be doing that. I need to set up a time with Mike because we really need to do a live show. We haven't done one in months, so we really need to do that. But Yeah, I've got a few things coming in, so I'll be doing some overviews and things once those all arrive. And I did an overview last week on Sin City, a very quick, kind of brief one. I was just so excited. Those books are so sexy. They're
I was told that when it all comes out, the spines will spell Sin City. Is that true?
It'll be the front of not the spine. It'll be the front, which it's cool, but at the same time, who displays their books flat? You know what I mean?
Giant.
Right? It's like a wall print. Like, who does that? I don't know. Maybe people that will want to display Sin City across their wall do that. I don't know. I don't have room for that. I don't know.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way you can see this on the spine.
No, it's not. I thought it was on the spine too. And then when I got him, I was looking at it and I was like, what? And then I saw it on the front cover and I go, oh, it's on the front cover. I was like, well, that's weird.
I'm tempted to get those over because I have the big damn Sin City, but I don't know. Probably not worth the.
I was torn. I was like, do I go? Because I had Big Damn Sin City previously. I was like, do I get it again? Or do I go with these deluxes? And then I was like, I'm just gonna go with the deluxes for now, and we'll see. And then I got them. I was like, these are so sexy.
I love the red pages.
They're library size, right?
Yes.
And they're I just like because the pages are red.
Slip cases. They have the red gilded edges on all the pages. They got the bookmark. They got this felt like the Hellboy library books. They got like the felt on them, and they're just. Yeah. Oh my god, the slip case. You get an art, like it's a print, but you get like new art prints from Frank Miller of different Sin City characters for each one. It comes like in a nice little
portfolio,
flip up portfolio thing. Yeah. It's amazing. They're so damn sexy.
So do you know how many volumes they're gonna be in total?
Yeah, there's gonna be 7.
7? Okay, cool.
That's a lot of space.
It is, right? That's why I was like, I don't know who's gonna be able to display their books this way.
Yeah.
Like, Big Damn Sin City takes up a lot of space on the shelf, but 7 library slipcases, that's a lot.
Being displayed front ways.
Yeah. The nice thing is about Big Damn too, though, is that Dark Horse killed it when they made that book. Like, that is the epitome of how a ginormous book should be made.
Yeah.
That book is so well made. Like, Marvel and DC need to learn how to make a giant book, because that book is just so well done.
Yeah, you can. It doesn't pull away. The spine's super tight, but like it's got a great eye hole. Like it's it is really well. Like I had 0 problems reading that book,
and it lays really nicely. It
lays wide open and doesn't like pull weirdly, and the pages will just lays open on its own pretty much the whole time. I mean, you get to the very end and you kind of got to hold it a little bit, but not much.
Yep.
It's a nice book. So
yeah. I remember when I first got a hold of that thing. I was like, this is monstrous. I was like, how am I supposed to read this? And I was actually surprised at how easy it was to read. They did an amazing job on that.
Yeah. I just sat in front of my fireplace and read it.
There you go.
So yeah.
No, it's a fun book. It's a quick read too.
Yeah, like surprisingly quick read for how huge. Like you get that big book and you're like, well, this is the next 6 months of my life.
Yep.
And then couple weeks later maybe, and you're done with it.
Yep. It's a really quick read.
Yeah, a lot of those are just like full page spreads with 1 word or no words.
Yep.
But it's definitely that library edition size is the way to look at that art though, because it is really cool.
That it is. That's why I'm excited for this American Gods book, because once I saw that it was like library sized or whatever, I don't know what they're calling it. It's not an Absolutes DC, but it's library size, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get this book. So I read the first 9 issues digitally, and I was like, yep, I'm hooked. I was like, I gotta get this book.
I got it up there. It's on the to-do list.
Nice. So. Yeah, I love the novel, and then the show. I watched the first season. I hadn't seen the second season, or even third, I guess is where they're at now. But I did see the first season. I'm like, this is cool. And then I read those 9 issues, and I was like, this is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, gotta work. Hang on 1 second.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm carrying the channel now for some reason. I don't know where JP is. You can see his Korg behind the chair occasionally. So, oh man. So let's see. Any questions from you all? Let's see. Which show? Let's see. We're behind on the comments here. Let me take a look. Big Dam is all you need. I kind of feel like that. Like, man, those red gilded edges look so nice, but it's probably just not worth the sacrifice for it. Deluxes, yeah. They have the slipcase for all the hardcovers of Sin City, and those are pretty awesome too.
Are you gonna upgrade to or change to the deluxes or no?
Man, I'd love to, but it's gonna take up so much space. I really
just get rid of Usagi and you're good.
I will cancel you. So hard.
I don't know where I still have 200 box sets in my garage. So
did you mean is your wife the most beautiful woman in the world? Because she is. My wife is hot. So I love her. I don't know why she sticks around me and deals with me and my crap all the time.
Minecraft. You play a lot of Minecraft?
My crap.
Oh, I said Minecraft.
No, I do not play Minecraft.
Okay, so. That's funny. And Havoc, I did see this one. I don't know what it's about, but somebody asked me to get.
I haven't heard about Lady Death on me. Huh.
Yeah, it was solicited about 2 months ago, actually. But there was not too many pre-orders. I just think not a lot of people knew, or it's very niche. I'm not sure. Yeah. Any questions in the chat? Any of you guys have questions for OPB? What's going on behind the scenes? Any of that stuff? You can leave it here. I feel like every single time I do this live stream, I haven't been getting that many like behind the scenes questions, only because I feel like it's been pretty straightforward and transparent and all the newsletters and stuff like that. So
yeah, I gotta say, like, it's like I got into the industry with IST and got into collecting with IST and cheap graphic novels and all that, and they used to interact decently, but they just completely stopped interacting. And even if you don't know what's going on as an outlet, kind of like you're like, I don't know where the hell my my Darth Vader Omnis are. I don't know where they are. AAA Freight has them somewhere in their warehouse and they lost them. Like, at least we know what's going on.
Yeah.
So exactly. At least having an answer of we don't know is better than just
like straight up nothing.
Sending an email into the ether and just having no response. And that's my thing, is like, as long as you can communicate, we don't know. That's a good enough answer usually for me.
That is
okay. As long as if your answer is, here's what's happening, it got delayed, or they're all damaged or whatever. I don't know. That's also like a very valid answer, especially I feel like, we're all pretty used to at this point shipping delays and freight problems, and 600 ships sitting off the coast of California with all the goods on them.
That is.
We're all pretty used to that, but I mean that's what's happening with all the. I got like 11 Kickstarters out right now that I've been like a Kickstarter fiend the past year or two. And like a lot of them are like, well, we're like 6 months behind our delivery date because and they'll be like, well, we were supposed to go to print at our printer in China, but the entire factory or the entire country or that region shut down because they had a COVID outbreak. So we don't know when it's coming. And if it doesn't happen by next week, then all the ships are going to be gone. And then we have to wait another month. It's like, well, okay.
That sucks, but at least they tell you.
Yeah.
So
getting pretty used to that whole shipping delay. And it's like, we have so much to read. I mean, I don't think of us. I don't know anyone really who doesn't have a book they could just pick up off the shelf and read that they have.
And I'm just like, I really appreciate it. 99.9% of my customer base, they're very understanding. There are some that's like, it was supposed to be released this day. Why is it delayed? And I'm just like, it's not me, it's the publishers. Like, I'm just selling you the book, dang it. Yeah, but so let me run through these questions. So Uncanny X-Men Volume 3 Spine. So the DM version was the original spine. I reached out to Omar, and he told me that a lot of retailers reached out to him seeing what's going on. His idea is that Penguin Random House found a bunch of old stock or old cases and shipped it to all the retailers. But that doesn't make sense because it was already out of print. And how do they have enough stock to ship to every single big retailer? So I was like, but he thinks that's the reason, because the official release date for Uncanny X-Men Volume 3 was supposed to be January 4th, but it came early. And so his idea was that it's early because they just found a bunch of random stock. But if they just found it, it wouldn't have been out of print in the first place.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And how, if they just find all this stock, they have enough to fulfill all the retailers' orders. Because for me, I order 200 copies on top of like all these other people. Like, that's a lot of books to have that you just suddenly find.
Yeah, like if you can find like we were just talking about this with Rachel Rising Black Edition that you spoiler to your whale video, like we're able to pick up one of those. But that's because Terry Moore, the writer artist, found a box of 36 of them, I think he said.
Yeah.
He found a box of them in the back of like his personal warehouse.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh crap, these are all my AP, my artist proof editions. Yeah. I should sell these. And so he posted them. Yeah. And I mean, they went within like a minute, all 36 copies, less than a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're not going to find hundreds or thousands of copies chilling in a warehouse, because their system, there's loss on some of those systems built in where like, oh, we lose some books here and there in shipping or something, but they're not going to lose thousands of books.
Exactly. That would be a problem. And then another thing is, Omar said he did reach out to Marvel on Monday. He was going to come back to me and let me know what's going on. That way we know what's going on with Volume 1, 2, and 4. But they haven't reached back out to him yet. So we don't know what's going on with Uncanny X-Men. I'm assuming with all the backlash that happened with Uncanny X-Men, the new spines, that they decided to go to the original ones. So that's my guess. We just don't know. So I don't want to like get people's hopes up that it's going to go back to original printing, but just, be aware, be on your toes and stuff like that. If you want me to delay your shipment, just send me an email. We'll leave a note on your account to just delay your shipment until we know what's going on with just the spines of each one. But I feel like a lot of people were pretty happy to see the original spine. There was only like 2 people that would like, no, don't send me that. I want to return it. Out of the hundreds that we sent out. So
yeah, I mean, I do like the new spines, except for the really small print. If it was larger print, I'd be totally down with them. But I mean, I don't like them changing the look of it mid-run. That's other than the smaller print size, that's my only real big issue with it.
Yeah. And then Green Arrow Volume 2, it came out. We shipped all our orders today, so you should be having all your books shipped out already. Lady Death should be oversized. All these books are coming out except for X-Men Volume 2 that was pushed back to January 25th. If you don't know, Marvel, like, just go to prhcomics.com to find out all the newest release dates for Marvel titles. My boy Matt is back.
All right, I hit and then it went away. I was like, oh no.
Leave.
Yeah. Let me go see all these other questions. Good night, Top. You're still here. Why aren't I hand delivering our books? No, I didn't do that. People picked it up. I never done.
He kisses each book as it goes into the box. So
yeah, I can't wait to show you my behind the scene video of how USPS picks up all our books, because people they always ask me, why did you make a shipping label but it's not picked up or scanned or shipped yet? I'm like, dude, we already shipped it out.
Yeah, that's happened to me before, and I was like, dude, it's been saying that it hasn't been shipped for like a week now, and you're like, nah, it's been shipped. And then literally like the next day it arrived at my house, and I was like, oh, they just never scanned it.
Yeah. Same thing with UPS. So I shipped a book to Chris, one of our other live streamer guys, through UPS, and they're pretty consistent with their scans, but they actually delivered his entire order without scanning it. And if I check the tracking today, it still shows that it's still waiting to be, shipped. So I'm just like, what the heck?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did you guys answer Havoc's question about the Valiant Deluxes versus Omnis?
I don't think so. Where is
it was
that
up
one?
At like 11:13 or whatever.
While you're looking for that, the Kickstarters. Yeah. I was very tempted. Where'd it go? Jasper. There it is. The Cyberforce Kickstarter. I was really tempted by that, but I just backed like Ogre Gods through Magnetic Press.
I've been meaning to do that. I reached out to him.
Which was $100, and then what was the other one I just backed?
Ogre. I mean, the red something, right? Atomic.
Oh, Red Atomica.
Yeah,
Red Atomic.
Yeah, something like that.
Atomica. Cool. God is red. There it is.
There we go. I'll let Matt answer this because he's a pro.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty simple. So the Omnis are the 90s series. So those are the Valiant Omnis that are all out, like Archer and Armstrong, Bloodshot, Ninjak, Shadow Man, Exo Manowar. Those are all from the 90s Valiant era. Those are the Omnis, and then all of the deluxe hardcovers that you're currently like that JP bought every single one of. All of those are from the 2012 Valiant reboot up through current day. The majority of those are from the 2012-2018 era, but there are some new ones from the 2018 on that have also been released. But that's the difference is Omnis are 90s, Deluxes are 2012 on up.
Okay. Now we know. And then wouldn't the barcodes for Uncanny X-Men be different? I think it would be different. So that's why I think the newest Uncanny X-Men Omnibus reprints are going to have the original spine. But don't hold that against me. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on right now. It's been weird. Let's see what else we have. When in doubt, custom dust jackets. I mean, that's true. We have a lot of artists that makes custom dust jackets. I do want to open up a little printing thing, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my YouTube partner Mike, he used to do a lot of custom dust jacket designs and whatnot too. He doesn't really do too much anymore. He doesn't have time for it, but
yeah,
I think I'm
every once in a while.
I think I'm gonna do my first custom dust jacket here pretty soon.
Yeah, that's cool. By Kevin or what?
No, I'm gonna make my own.
Oh, okay. Well,
I have Photoshop. I know how to do it. I've just been too lazy.
That seems cool.
So I'm gonna be doing that rebinding of Usagi Volume 2.
Yeah,
because there's an orphaned Volume 2 between 1 and 3. So I'm gonna rebind the trade paperback, take that Turkish edition hardcover that I ordered,
okay,
and put the trade paperback inside the Turkish hardcover.
Oh, nice.
Are you gonna make a YouTube video on that too, like how it goes? Okay.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to check out. And Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 was pushed back to February, I think, and Volume 2 will be coming out in January. So just to let you know about that. Let's see what else we got here.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, JC? Yes, I was off of YouTube for a few months. I made a video kind of about it, like right before I left. I was struggling with some mental health issues, and there's just a lot going on in my life, and I just needed to really kind of take a break from everything and regroup. But I'm back now. Life's good. I feel good. Physically, mentally, spiritually, everything's a lot better. So I'm in a good place. But that's why, man.
Yeah, that's always good to hear. I think Mitch knows this answer.
A lot of them do. Like curse words, Charles Soule and Ryan Brown.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that was a Kickstarter, and now that's up at OPB for pre-order right now.
Yeah, Image solicited, so
yeah, I picked up that Kickstarter, that one, and God Hates Astronauts.
Yep, so that one's shipping pretty soon, isn't it? Maybe not. Yeah. I'm getting them all mixed up because I have so.
If you did the Kickstarter, curse words was already shipped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a lot of them do. Not all of them are, like a lot of them. It's like you get a Kickstarter exclusive dust jacket. That was Postal. That was a Kickstarter, and that had a exclusive dust jacket, and you get all the extra like backer tier type, goal things and all that. But and some of them, when they come to market outside of Kickstarter, there might not be hardcover. They might be trade paperback. I think that's what is that. God Hates Astronaut. Which one was it that I just saw? It's not going to be a hardcover. It'll be a trade paperback.
God Hates Astronauts is hardcover.
Yeah, I know that one is. I can't remember what it was. It was, yeah. So like if you didn't back through Kickstarter, you'd only be able to get it as a trade paperback. So sometimes they're like that, but most of the time, once they get the whole thing printed and set up, then it's just they may as well go for it. So,
okay. Michael Evans, what about Uncanny X-Men Volume 4? So again, you can always find the newest release dates at prhcomics.com. You can type in whatever Marvel Omnibus, and it'll show you the newest release dates. We don't update it all the time, only because there's so many titles, and we only find out if we look for it. So we'll run through Uncanny X-Men because I get this every single day. Uncanny X-Men Volume 4, January 25th. Uncanny X-Men Volume 1, February 1st. Okay? Uncanny X-Men Volume 3, January 11th. Uncanny X-Men Volume 2, January 4th. All right, so I hope
every week it's an X-Men month. Every week you get a new X-Men Omni.
Yeah, basically. So now you guys know. So just in case, again, any Marvel Omnibus you want to look for, just type it in prhcomics.com. It's open for anybody to check through. So, there's that.
Oh, my Dixie Rex. Squarriors, man. Nobody knows about Squarriors.
Dude, I think I went on a live stream with you the last time you were talking about Squarriors, how great it was.
Yep. Ash Maxo and Ashley Witter, dude. They're I don't know if they're married or if they're just boyfriend, but they're a great team. I absolutely love them. And Ashley Whitter's art is top notch. But yeah, Squarriors, dude, it's such a good book. That's a book that a lot of people are sleeping on. Like they probably don't even know about it because it's such a odd title, but God, is it good. It's basically, for those that don't know what it is, it's basically Game of Thrones but with like woodland animals.
Okay.
And like
all you had to say was Game of Thrones.
Yeah. And like I don't mean that like it's not like a kid, like it's not like they dumbed it down for children. It's graphic, it's bloody, it's literally like Game of Thrones, but it's like with like woodland animals. And so it's like Ashley Whittier draws all like these anthropomorphic like squirrels and rabbits and all this other stuff, and it's so damn good, and her art looks just phenomenal. Like it's so good.
So who's the publisher for Squarriors?
Shit. Fuck, I can't remember now. It's a smaller publisher. Crap. Hang on, let me look. Devil's Due. That's it. Devil's Due Comics.
Okay. I believe they're out of print or out of stock, or they just don't go through Diamond because there's nothing available on Diamond.
Oh, that looks cool. It looks like that looks really cool. So have you read like Mouse Guard and
I have
Screaming? or anything like that?
No, the only reason why I got introduced to this title was like 6 years ago. I did an interview on our old podcast, me and Mike, with Ash Maxo. He came onto our podcast and he was talking about Squarriors, and then I met him at a con and was BSing with him and Ashley Whittier and stuff at the con, and they were showing me their book, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. Like, this is really well done. So that's how I got introduced to it. But yeah, and they're making it into like a board game or a trading card game or something as well, and they're doing all sorts of stuff with Squarriors.
Yeah, that's cool. It looks like a darker, gritty scurry or mouse card, really.
Is it still ongoing or is it done?
I think it's still ongoing. I think it's like slow going, but okay. I believe that they're still pumping stuff out. But like Ashley Whittier, she's been like ever since she did stuff for Dr. Aphra and whatnot, she's been like very highly sought after as an artist for the big two. Okay. So I don't know how much time she has to focus on Squarriors, which is probably why it's taking so long.
Oh, that makes sense.
But yeah, and God, her art is phenomenal, dude.
It's pretty cool looking.
Okay. Somebody asked, have you checked out Unnaturals?
I have not. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
So it is an image title, I believe. Last time, freaking JP is cool. Last time I did a overview of it. It looked like what was it? Erotica. No, yeah, it just looked like erotic animals or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. Haven't read that.
Yeah. So I think that's So have you read it? I know. I think I asked you this last time. You said it was really good. The story was really good. So no, it's that. But I think this is a good time to call it a night. What do you think, Mitch?
Yeah. Well, now I'm just on eBay looking up Squarriors.
Yeah, I mean, we're almost 3 hours in, but I don't want to I don't want to be like, yo, Matt, good night, and he's still on the phone.
No, he's back to work again.
Yes,
this man is multitasking. Yeah, no. So I was gonna say my video that I'm working on now is back to Usagi, because that's where it always comes with me. They have volume 1 for IDW, their new ongoing, because it continued after Dark Horse. Yeah. So they made one hardcover.
That's it.
For volume 1. Then they have continued making volume 3 is coming out soon. Volume 2 is Homecoming, which is a trade paperback.
Okay.
And then volume 3 is Solicited, which is also a trade paperback. The same. Tengu War. Well, they're not doing any. IDW said they're not doing any hardcovers, so they're Stan has said, okay, starting with volume 3, I'm going to start doing hardcovers on my own.
Yeah.
Which means they've done volume 1. He's going to start on volume 3. That means volume 2 is orphaned in a 37-year run, all collected in hardcover, which is like awful. So I found out that there is a Turkish publisher that's made a volume 2. So I ordered volume 2 off of there. I'm going to remove the innards of the Turkish edition, trying to save like all this nice stuff.
Yeah.
And then take the trade paperback.
Okay, and put it in that one?
And put it into the hardcover. Which, I mean, you look at the hardcover and it doesn't match,
Yeah.
the hardcover of volume 1 and 2. They wouldn't match. So I'm going to do my dust jacket for.
Okay. So are you taking out the Turkish one because the language is different too? Is that why?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally in Turkish.
Okay. That makes sense. Sense.
Yeah. It's
I can't really read it, but okay, I see it now.
Yeah, it's all Turkish. Like, it's the same panels and everything.
Yeah, but that's really cool. How that's strange though. How it's only in Turkish.
So hardcover. Well, yeah, because they have it's like Presjeet or something like that is what they're called. And so I found there's one single issue I really wanted. It was a retail incentive number 6, and they had a Virgin variant.
Yeah.
So I ordered that and the hardcover because it's $16 shipping.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. So I ordered that.
You love Usagi.
Yeah. So I ordered that in the hardcover. I'm like, okay. And then I got it. I'm like, crap. If I screw this up, I'm going to be really mad at myself because then I'm going to have nothing. So I actually ordered a second copy of the retail incentive
just in case.
and the hardcover. So I have the same shipment. I bought it twice. So in case I screw it up, I can.
That's when you know you're hardcore.
Yeah, but I figured it would be a really fun project.
Yeah.
To like try rebinding something like that myself, and then do a custom dust jacket myself too. So we'll see.
Yeah, true. I mean, it was pretty long, 2 hours. I think this is one of our longest live streams, actually. And
probably. And we had like the fewest people.
I know, right? But we had the fewest people but we had like the most like viewers in a while. That's when it's your boys over here that brings all the people.
Yeah. Did you get work done, Matt?
Yeah. No, I'm working till 2 a.m. tonight, so I'm
that's not fun.
Jumping back and forth. The fun of being a manager, let me tell you what. Got to put out fires.
I know exactly what you mean. I play all roles.
Yep.
But so we are gonna be calling a night here pretty soon. Right. Is there anything you both want to talk about before we get off?
No, I just talked about my project, so watch for that video soon. That'll be a fun one.
What about you, Matt?
If you guys are new to not familiar with the Hardcover Comic channel, go check us out. It's me and my my co-host Mike, the favorite Canadian. The Hardcover Comic, we do a lot of overviews, a lot of custom buying stuff as well. Reviews, we do live shows. It's been a long time since we've done a live show, so we'll hopefully be doing that here soon. But if you're not familiar with the Hardcover Comic, go check us out. And we'll be pumping out more new content soon now that I'm kind of back in the mix. So
and then everybody here, if you guys get tired of like the regular standard editions and stuff like that, the custom binds that they have is really, really cool. Like they have a lot, over like what, 200 you said, right?
Yeah, I have like almost over 200 or so. Yeah.
So like just
and then Mike's got a ton too.
Yeah, just the customs alone, they'll keep you entertained for a while. And the only thing I want to be for you guys who are watching this is just be careful, because once you get into the custom game, you're gonna get addicted. You're gonna get addicted like Matt. You're gonna be like, oh man, these customs are really cool. Now I want everything customized.
Yeah, custom binds are a very dangerous game. And so my problem is that Herring and Robinson, which is like my favorite bindery, is shutting down at the end of this year. But they're supposedly selling to someone else. Like Herring and Robinson will still be around. It'll just be different owners. But I'm kind of waiting to see how that works out, because I absolutely loved Herring and Robinson. I love Haushin. They're local to me.
Yeah.
Haushin's great for graphic covers and things like that too. But Herring and Robinson did a lot of like die stamps and stuff, which I love because I just think it makes your book look really classy.
Yeah.
And so I'm waiting to see what's going on with them next year, because I have a lot of books to still get bound, like several.
I've been ordering a lot of customs from this guy from the UK, and they look really cool, especially his Venom Omnibus by Rick Remender. So that looks really cool.
Are these like some of the oversized ones that they did over in the UK?
No, he's not the official.
Yeah,
he's not that group. He's a single guy.
Yeah, he's a single guy, so he prints the pages and he makes the designs and he puts it all together and he sends it to you. So it's like an all-in-one shop, basically.
Really?
Whatever you need, to print the pages, bind the book, and make the hardcover design and everything. It's really cool. I sent you his Instagram link.
Yeah. I'm curious. It's not Thomas Judge, is it?
No. I forgot his
name. Familiar with Thomas? I love Thomas. That dude. He does passion projects for himself.
Yeah.
He designed his own he did the same thing where he printed all the page and everything, and he did his own. It was an absolute sized I can't think of the name of it now all of a sudden. The Darkness
Compendium?
No, not the compendium. His, like, it's a sister book.
Witchblade?
Witchblade.
Okay.
He did a massive, like, oversized absolute Witchblade. He
did
really? Like, irredeemable. He's done like so, but he has the YouTube channel. Go check him out. Thomas.
Does he sell his designs or his books at all?
No, he doesn't, because his are like he's like, these are strictly passion projects because they take so much time and effort for him to do them that they're strictly passion projects. But he designs so much cool stuff though, and I love Thomas. So shout out to Thomas Judge. He's awesome.
Okay, I definitely want to check out that absolute Witchblade. Now that one got me intrigued.
Yeah, he's done so much cool stuff. So go check out his channel too. He's awesome.
Okay, cool. I think the custom person their name is Extreme Collector or Extreme Omnibus, something
Extreme Custom Omnis or something like that.
Yeah, Extreme Custom Omnis on Instagram. You can find them.
Oh, dude, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I'll definitely send the link here to you in a little bit. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming out. Check out our boy.
Oh, it's Extreme_Omni_Customs.
Okay, Extreme Omni Customs, all _. Okay, cool. So you guys want to check out some cool customs, check out that Instagram.
How did I not know about this guy?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I'm like, with those is they're very thick on the glue, but it's because they're single sheets of paper that he prints off. But otherwise, I mean, they're pretty awesome books.
You know what? I'm gonna before we get off, let me show this guy some love. Let me show you his stuff. So this is his custom Omnis, right? So he has the metal Omnibus right here. So this is really cool. He has a Venom Omnibus. He has a Hulk, the Batman Dark Knight one. He has Nightwing. That was really cool. Punisher. We have the Punisher right here as well. Logan, Old Man Logan. He has a lot of really cool ones. I really love the Batgirl one. Supergirl is really cool too. The Punisher one. So if you guys need a custom one made, he's definitely a really great designer. I liked his low. The low design was really cool as well. Descender.
His Descender is sick.
Descender is amazing. I like his Civil War one as well. He has X-Force, Ultimate Spider-Man. So this guy's really cool.
Does he do these for himself or does he sell these?
So he makes it for himself or upon request, and then he
sells them for cost. He doesn't actually make anything off of them, which is pretty impressive.
I can't imagine how much cost on something like this would be. Do you have like just a approximation of like what one of these would run?
It's like
yeah, around there. I don't.
That's not bad.
It just depends on what you do. But you're right. I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. Sorry. But I feel like everybody here, everybody here is cool. I think we'll be okay. We're not that big. There's only like 13 people here though.
Oh my god, dude, he has some Punishers I want.
Yeah, so that's really cool. But so hit him up and stuff like that.
I will be for sure.
It depends on the page count. I am getting a custom Witchblade and Darkness one made with the what's it called? The spines, connecting spines.
Oh, nice.
So that'd be really cool. But yeah. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you for staying for almost 3 hours. I'm glad we really entertained you guys, because it's hard for me to watch a movie for 3 hours. But I hope you all have a great night. Happy holidays. Have a great Christmas if you guys are celebrating Christmas. And I'll see you guys in our next live stream or our next YouTube video. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thanks, everyone.
Bye. Night.